just being so crazy that she couldn't keep the kids.
Yeah, it's rare.
Impressive.
It's rare, and it's too rare in my opinion. Honestly, I genuinely think the like it should lean in favor to the fathers in most cases, just because of like statistics and financial
Yeah.
capability. It's like, who's better able to
Well,
care for the kids? Is it the dad or the mom? Well, if the mom needs support, then it's
yeah,
not the mom, is it? You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like, if she can't do it on her own, then it shouldn't be given to her to be done. Far better to
Yeah.
let the father
Yeah, like
spend
you
his own
said.
money on his kids himself and like be the one who's sole
Yeah.
custody. But
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah,
my
and if it's
opinion.
yeah, if the stats for single moms versus single dads weren't so fucking insanely different, that would be one thing. But since they're obviously the kid is obviously much better in a single dad situation than a single mom,
Yeah.
things you follow, and also that in the custody situation, better off if the dad's in charge.
Yes.
Pretty fucking hard to deny. Obviously, there'll be
Absolutely.
cases where that's not true, but you can certainly take those as they come.
Yeah, I think there's like a
Much
weird
of a
sort of
bias.
bias that
Much of
just
a
doesn't
bias.
belong
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why it changed. Because it used to be like almost automatic that the men would get custody for a long time, dude.
there. Yeah.
Probably to what, like the 60s maybe? 50s, 60s,
Well, it's what made sense, and
70s?
it was before we were making decisions based on, oh, my feelings are hurt. Oh no,
Yeah.
like, who gives a fuck about your feelings? Like,
Yeah.
here's the reality: when you have single mothers, you have a lot more people committing crimes. You know, for the next 18 years.
Indeed.
But you know, like that's just, you know, who cares? I guess about fathers and,
I guess.
you know, like their abilities or lack thereof.
Yeah, mothers are precious and fathers are disposable.
Absolutely, yeah. That's the really unfortunate thing, is the way that that's viewed.
Yeah.
Oh man, I you know it's one of those things you wish you could change, but like seems so hard baked now.
Indeed. I'm glad I didn't have to know how my son would have turned out if I hadn't gotten custody.
Oh God, yeah, I can only imagine. Meth is a terrible drug.
Indeed. Although it probably would have been his grandparents or her grandparents doing most of the raising as it was before I got custody.
Oh, yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's such a weird one. Oh, did you see the crazy fucking sports thing?
Which one?
The fucking wrestling match thing? I'm like so baffled by that one, because like, how is it not? How does it matter that
Oh, they broke
like
the trans woman.
yeah, like how is that relevant?
Broken
Like
his fucking
it was a woman or something. It's like I don't
yeah.
see how that
Yeah, that
fucking
should be a crime. Yeah, like
matters.
you said, it should be a crime regardless, dude.
Yeah, it's like that should be illegal regardless of what your
molesting
gender
his
is. You don't
genitals
get to just
during a match.
yeah, you don't get to penetrate your opponent like in the middle of a fucking wrestling match. Like that's fucking crazy. Like that was just so baffling to me how everybody was like fixated on the gender aspect of it. Like, first of all, like that's just a fucking pedophile in training. Like, there's no reason. Like if you watch the match, like it actually shows the clip of the match, and there's no hesitation. That dude just straight up goes right for the vagina.
Went right for the grabbing of the pussy.
Yeah, he straight up went right for the pussy. It was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, you can't just do that in the middle of a fucking... And, like, blows my mind that the ref didn't immediately fucking end the game. Like, are you blind?
Well, that'd be transphobic, dude. That would be transphobic, Stabby.
Yeah, not letting this person rape somebody in front of you? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah. It's fucking nuts, dude.
Baffles me, like how one group of people can just constantly be on the side of so much horrifically evil shit.
Yeah, that's what I say. Fucking again, any decent trans folks out there, I'm sure, should be loudly calling this shit out.
I got family that's trans. Like that fucking is totally legit. Like this dude is obviously wrestling dude is obviously not trans. He's clearly there with the intent to like abuse the people's fucking trust. Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like that fucking Yannick fucking asshole up in Canada, where the no parent pool party shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, that guy's in jail too.
Yeah.
Remember, he got busted for something. I don't remember what it was, but it was something to do with kids, and they put him in fucking jail. So.
Nice. It seems fucking even then, it's surprising. The trans thing didn't shield him from that.
It shouldn't, right? You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. Women's prison though, or men's prison? I'm wondering.
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, Canada, it's hard to say.
That's a really good question.
Let's see. Oh God, I'm gonna have to go by his fucking Jessica, was it? Let's see. God, dude.
Jessica, wasn't it Jessica?
Change your name to Jessica Simpson.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What a fucking goofball.
Yeah. Beyond the pool parties, remember they were going around trying to force women to wax his fucking cock and balls?
Oh yeah, pretending he was yeah, that was so fucking gross.
Yeah. Great.
God, what a wacky, that was a wacky one right there. Like how is anybody like gonna, you know, like it's one of those ones where people are defending it but only on the internet. Like there's no way anybody on like the street, like if you just walked up and were asking people like questions about it, would be like, oh yeah, no, that's totally cool.
What the fuck did they change their name to Simpson? That's fucking weird.
Because Simpson sounds harmless.
Yeah.
It's just more ways to try to like put themselves in a position to abuse more people.
But yeah, it's the same name as the singer, right?
Yeah. That's why they, and also The Simpsons, you know, like that's a, you know, like a kid.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's just a way to abuse people and make it seem like you're less harmful, so you can like get away with it.
It says they haven't gotten any prison time, dude. I don't know if you're confusing them with somebody.
Oh, I thought that guy went to prison for something else.
Not that I'm seeing.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Or maybe it hasn't happened yet. Hopefully it's just a yet situation.
It should be, yeah, really. Like, it's definitely, like, for the sake of any kids out there. I mean, God only willing.
Oh shit! Did you see the whether through Diorio or anywhere else the interview that Reckless Ben did with Andrew Callahan, Channel 5 guy?
No.
It's infuriating.
Is it one of those things where like they can't accept reality?
Well, it's just saying shit that's wildly irresponsible for somebody that's involved in a court case that he's involved with.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the relevance is though. Like, I don't know anything about this court case. I'm guessing I haven't had any like information about this at all.
Yeah, dude, you kind of have to watch it. Fuck, I should have been more insistent on that, I guess. But, dude, it's just shit that his lawyer, and I think he even says at one point that his fucking lawyer told him to stop doing this shit. And it's just shit that's undermining his case, dude. Like all kinds of dumbass shit that you shouldn't need a lawyer to tell you.
Like you should just never say this. It's so dumb.
Yeah, that's a lot of that. Like, it's infuriating. Like, I kind of hate the guy now. Like, I'm kind of pissed that he's involved in this. Like, I kind of hope he stops being involved with the bricks and minifig stuff and somebody else takes over.
Yeah.
Like, it's that bad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you're talking about Ben saying stuff that's dumb. Okay, yeah, I thought you were talking about he interviewed somebody else that said dumb things, and I'm like, I find that hard to believe.
He went on Andrew Callahan's show. Callahan's a fucking scumbag too. You know, like I remember following him early on. He was really good. But yeah, whatever happened, if it went to his head or something happened, I'm not really sure.
Somebody fucking offers money and then people get fucking squirrely, you know?
Somebody jacked his channel somehow. I can't remember exactly what had happened, but it used to be the All Gas No Brakes channel.
Really?
And then something happened where somebody jacked it from him. Yeah, and still has it. I can't remember the fucking specifics, but he's a fucking idiot too. Some of his questions were bad, but mostly it was Reckless Ben just making fucking very ill-advised statements, dude. Welcome, Samaj.
Hey, boy.
Yeah.
Yo.
How about you, Smaj? Did you see the interview with Reckless Ben on the Andrew Callahan's channel?
No, I haven't seen it. I know of it though.
I'm gonna have to watch it, and I kind of don't now want to watch it. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'm telling you,
because I'm interested in keeping up with this bricks and minifigs thing. I'm curious, like, to see where it ends up. But every time, it's almost like anytime you turn on the TV or like the internet now, it's like there's something else fucking real dumb going on.
Yeah. What have you heard, Samaj? Anybody a bigger fan of Reckless Ben or Callahan after having watched it?
I honestly, I stopped paying attention to a lot of the stuff because there wasn't anything major. Partially because I was mostly following the videos that Ben was putting out. And now it's like everything's all like we're getting it from other people, from like interviews and from like people who were actually able to get the footage and all that. So now the story's going elsewhere. And I don't know anything about these people who are posting things like the police footage or any of the other interviews and all that, because these are all other people who aren't involved. So I don't know what to make of that.
Oh,
And
fair enough.
And I don't know if any of them are even any credible and all that. But then again, like I've been mostly following it from Ben's perspective, so that can only go so far. Granted, the only reason that he comes off looking like the hero here is because you look at what the freaking minifig people are doing. It's like it's just always shady.
I think
like,
that's
so
what works for
that
Ben
I
and
kinda...
everything he does, because isn't that like his whole channel is exposing shady people?
Yeah, but it seems to me now that it's more about him getting clout and fame than actually doing the right thing.
Well, I mean,
that would be bad enough, but
well, you might be right about that. But you know, like, why shouldn't he get clout for that? Because it's like if you're doing something that's bringing attention, he could very well be an absolute scumbag. But you know, if he's bringing attention to this,
moron.
Well, he could be that
absolute fucking moron, dude. And
yeah.
Dude, if you watch that thing, there's so many times that he says shit that you're like, how do you not know? Like, you don't even have to have really a firm grasp on the legal system to understand that the things he's saying are fucking retarded to say. Are absolutely
like things where you shouldn't be giving like the other side this information.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking infuriating, dude. It's infuriating.
Oh yeah, no, I 100% agree on that. Yeah, no, because I've watched. Yeah. I watched the Ben talking with the police in the when they were interviewing him, and it was just like, why are you giving them this information? Why are you
volunteering all this? Yeah, and he hasn't learned anything. He's doing it in an interview with his fucking buddy out, and like I guess they're already friends or whatever. So I don't know. I guess he didn't. Maybe he just forgot they were recording it or something. He's like, what the fuck are you? You're fucking. How have you not learned to censor yourself a little bit?
Yeah, to be like more aware of
like wait till the case is over before you want to say any of this shit. You know, it's just a bunch of shit that I imagine in a court case. Bricks and Minifig lawyers and Hammond's lawyers are gonna tear them apart.
I mean,
yeah, you really have to watch, dude. You really have to watch it, dude. It's again, I want to like the guy because of what he's done.
Well, I don't even think you have.
It should be possible for me to fucking hate him, dude.
No,
I'm really starting to fucking hate the guy.
I don't think you have to like him or anything like that. He could, like I said, he could be the shadiest SOB around, and I don't think it really matters because, like, you look at what he's dealing with here with the whole Bricks and Minifigs. So it's sort of like they could both be assholes. Which one's the one you find most entertaining, or the one you agree with the most? Like, to me, he could be shady as fuck, and I don't really care. There's nothing really there for me to get upset about. Like, if he kicked a puppy, okay, maybe, or if he did, okay, but he's just being a YouTube entertainer, narcissist, or whatever. It's like, okay, sure, why not? Two bad people duking it out. All right, let's.
He's undermining the case. That's what I care about. He's undermining the whole fucking thing. Well, that's what I care about.
Well, at this point, he can, because it's like the damage has been done. He brought to attention the situation with the whole Bricks and Minifig situation with the families and all that. And he's done pretty much a lot of harm to them. I mean, in a lot of ways, he's already won. At this point, it's just going through the motions. I mean,
yeah, it's still incredibly ill-advised, dude. I don't.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Dumb. Yes. Stupid. Completely. Is it going to be entertaining all the way through? Probably. And even if he loses, like the case, it's still going to be an entertaining story. So we'll see. I think we'll get more wrinkles ironed out, and we'll see what else comes of this. At this point, it's just lawyers arguing, really, and it's going to be, kind of boring after this, I guess. because court cases can take years to go through. So it's like whatever we're gonna see, it's gonna take a while.
This court case is going a lot faster than a lot of them usually do. I don't think this one is going to take years. I think this one is a fairly open and shut case of theft, and I feel like the public pressure is gonna keep the judge from fucking playing the game that the lawyers want to play. From allowing that game to be played.
If there wasn't any spotlight on it, they could fucking sweep this shit out.
Just based on like what's happened so far, it's gone very, very fast. Like they just immediately moved it to a federal court. They're already like looking at like different things. It's like
it's gone viral mega fast. So.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that when it comes down to it, like it's gonna be over by the end of the year, maybe halfway through next year. But it's probably not going to take like 2 or 3 years. It's going to be,
Yeah, I think that's what bugs me, dude. Is he just can't wait to say this shit. Like it's again, he's undermining his own fucking case.
Nobody's arguing against
the credibility of the whole thing. So it's fucking, yeah. Seriously, I strongly recommend
it's frustrating
you guys
as hell.
watch
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. I'm just like nobody's arguing that he's not doing that. So it's just like it's a shame.
And he's aware of it. Like it says it in that fucking interview. Yeah, my lawyers have told me to not say this stuff.
Wait, he literally says that? All right, that's so fucking
yeah, that's
dumb,
what I'm saying, dude. I'm telling you, it's infuriating, dude.
That's so fucking dumb. Good Lord. My lawyers have said not to say anything, so here I am saying all these things.
Yeah, what do they know? Dude,
well, it's like when he was with the police, he was giving them like information for their case. It was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you volunteering random extra information? Well, here's the thing. A lot of what he does ends up getting like ending up with like legal stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm guessing because like I can only imagine he's been sued at least a few times. With his tactics and stuff. You know what I mean? Like that just kind of. Like it would be pretty hard to believe.
I think he had gone after like Scientology at one point.
Yeah, that he hasn't been sued at some point along the way.
Yeah, I don't know much about the Scientology thing, but he was talking about how he was fucking homeless and living out of his car at the time. In fact, going after one of the most litigious organizations on the planet.
Well, if you're homeless and living out of your car, what are they going to take from you?
Yeah, but it's still like, dude, you're not going to be able to get a fucking lawyer or anything.
Probably.
They don't automatically provide you a lawyer for like a civil case, do they? I know for criminal.
That's a good fucking question. I don't know.
I've never looked that up.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah, that's gonna bug me.
I would
say it's almost certainly gonna be state by state. I don't know if there's any like national thing on that. Probably not. It's probably state by state. Let me look it up.
Yeah, do they have to give you
that automatically?
Yeah, I don't know.
That automatically constitutional right only applies to criminal cases, civil lawsuits, no constitutional right to be a lawyer, no matter how serious or costly the outcome. Yeah, you gotta hire your own or represent yourself. Well, there's legal aid, and obviously there'd be pro bono people possibly available to you, but yeah, there's no law.
Yeah, I think it probably depends on the situation as far as getting legal aid. Like, are you suing other people, or are they suing you? And then, like, what's your sob story? You know, like,
Right. Yeah. Whether anybody's going to be willing and able to help you.
I think it's going to be a willing situation more than anything else. Like, do I want to help this guy, or is this guy fucking full of shit? You know?
But yeah, and it's kind of unfortunate, man. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but yeah, that sucks. Like, somebody's gonna go maliciously after you, and you have no ability to hire counsel to defend yourself or fucking,
Yeah.
take care of you.
Yep. Well, that's the problem with our so-called justice system, in my opinion, anyway, though.
Yeah. Like anybody, wealthy people are gonna have this gigantic advantage. I guess they always have. It's probably not likely to change anytime soon.
True.
But yeah, I feel like there should be certain situations where they could get a court-appointed lawyer.
Probably.
I'm sure there's
Or maybe
some
not.
way. I'm sure it happens like on a regular basis. I just don't know.
Well, I mean court-appointed. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That definitely doesn't happen in civil cases.
Fair enough.
Did anyone see anything where like a judge in a civil case decided that a civil one needed a lawyer? So it sounds like it's not even an option.
Me. Who knows? I mean, you can look it up, I guess.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
I just did.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing. I'm not seeing anything that indicates that's even a possibility. You guys see any? Oh, you guys probably don't give a shit about Dick Masterson or fucking Vito Giswaldi. You guys familiar with them or not really?
Don't know who those people are.
Oh.
Dick Masterson sounds really familiar.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise
well,
me
he's
like
one,
if
like,
at some
his-
point I've heard it and I just forgot. But like,
Yeah. Like his original thing way back in the day, he had gone on like I think the Dr. Phil show, and he was doing the whole misogynist women suck thing, like with a shaved head or whatever. But yeah, recently he went, started his online thing, and but anyways, they were doing the show, The Biggest Problem in the Universe, and he had brought Vito on, like, I don't know, a year or two ago, year and a half, 2 years ago, or whatever. And obviously they were pretty good friends. They used to do, like, IRL shit. Like, they would go when people were trying to cancel, I don't know, probably Chappelle, I think, for his, his transgender jokes or whatever. And they were kind of anti-picketing, like, funny jokes are funny or whatever, like kind of fucking with the people. So they're like pretty good friends. And at this point, they absolutely despise each other. And they were still doing the show together. And Dick Masterson, probably a few weeks ago, I think, finally came on and was like, yeah, this is going to be my last month doing this. So it would have been early at the beginning of July, beginning of last month. And he's like, but I will keep it going, and you can have whoever else you want as your co-host, and I will keep 25% of the Patreon profits.
damn.
And the thing is, like, Dick's pretty entertaining. Dick can still be pretty fucking funny. Vito used to be pretty funny. He could be kind of funny. He was never particularly entertaining or funny, but he was okay. He did all right. But now he's just like a humorless, miserable fucking prick, dude. and seems to be unaware of it. Still thinks very highly of himself. The reason I'm bringing it up is they just did the last episode. Probably the 31st, I assume. And Dick just kind of finally laid into him. And it's really fucking, I found it pretty fucking entertaining to watch. Because he's just laying into him. And Vito is so delusional. Like he's just denying the fact that everyone can see how bad shit bothers him. But he, like, claims it doesn't. Like, one of the first main rifts in the working relationship was the fact that Vito was constantly banning paying Patreon customers just for, like, making fun of him. Just for, like, talking shit about him.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Like, hundreds.
Like if you got people that want to pay to insult you, even if it bothers you a little bit, it's like, I'll fucking, you want to pay to fucking insult me? Sure. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but apparently it was literally hundreds of paying, like, Patreon customers.
Yeah, if you're costing that much money in a partnership, like, that's pretty good reason to break that partnership up right there, I would say.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it lasted this long, to be honest with you. First heard about all the shit that had gone down. I'm like, holy fuck. I stopped watching it when he started doing the show with Vito, because Vito's a fucking complete scumbag. Yeah. Disgusting. He's one of the people that, like, you know, seems to want to defend pedophilia. So, you know, that's always a fucking automatic fucking strikes 1, 2, and 3.
Like into the wood chipper. Let's go.
Yeah, it's fucking gross. And I don't know. Maybe there's some people that do that shit on some kind of weird academic fucking mindset or something. But I just find it hard to believe that anybody.
If I were in like an actual, like, what do you call it? Like I was taking a debate class, or I was in like some sort of competition or something, and they were like, "Here's the point of view you have to argue." Yeah, I could argue that, sure. But that's different from like everybody knows you don't believe that. Right. That's different from like just that's your opinion. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you can argue that like from an academic level. Just it's like, how would you debate something so horrific? Like, yeah. But I think that's pretty fucking dodgy if you're just doing that like because.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's a complete scumbag. So, yeah, I don't understand, because they used to do the show at Dick's place. He had a little studio at his house or whatever. And for, like, the last, at least year or so, it's been all, remote. Like, Dick will stay at his house and do it. Vito he doesn't want him anywhere near his fucking house. And apparently Dick, recently, he literally put the 2-hour timer on. And he will not do even 1 second over that 2 hours. Like, he'll do exactly what he's supposed to, or, kind of contractually obligated to do, probably for the Patreon or whatever, or what he's, said. But literally, apparently, I haven't seen it, but apparently, like, he could be mid-sentence. If that 2 hours is up, he's done. He's out immediately.
Oh, wow.
Which I found really fucking funny, dude. Yeah, but that last episode's pretty entertaining to watch, especially if you know what a fucking scumbag Vito is. Like, he's literally such a shitty person that I actually hope he ends up homeless. And that's not something I say about fucking hardly anybody.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Yeah. Yeah, he's that fucked up, dude, in my opinion. Yeah, let's see if I can find it, because I haven't watched the whole thing. I was just watching Diorio watch it. They'll probably put out, obviously, a segment. So whenever that comes out, I'd suggest checking that one out, too. That was pretty fucking wild. Oh, and Vito was in the chat, dude. Like, begging or trying to fucking goad Diorio to let him come on.
Really?
To what end, I don't know. I don't know what he... Yeah, dude, he kept calling him a pussy or whatever. Like,
fucking blood sports bullshit style. Yeah, pussy, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, there's just times where, like, there's no benefit in having a debate with somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was really trying to goad him, and everyone in the chat is just fucking laying into him, dude. And I'm like, fuck,
It,
dude.
it
I'm
sounds
like,
like this guy
one thing,
is
we kinda want
pretty
that.
much just doing
Well,
whatever it
that's
takes to like get people riled up.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
he just wants to
yeah,
get everybody
that is
kind of
definitely
like
part of
riled
it.
up because that keeps eyes on him and it keeps money going in.
Yeah.
And
But at the same time, he can't handle criticism. It's fucking bizarre. Like, he seems to think he should be able to say whatever wild shit he wants, and nobody should be able to criticize him for it. It's the oddest mindset I've ever seen, dude.
a typical YouTube commenter, you know, like you can't.
Yeah, I guess it is. He's probably just a more extreme example of that, I guess. Yeah.
You
But
can't
dude,
really.
he stayed in the fucking chat, and then like once that segment was over, obviously fucking Dewey wasn't talking about him anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I bet this motherfucker's still lurking, just hoping that they talk about it.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
And then yeah, about an hour, maybe hour and a half. Ooh, this is boring. Talk more about Vito. Like he commented that. And I'm like, wow, that's fucking sad. You've really been fucking here the whole time.
That is real fucking weird, bro.
It is, right? I was like, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew this asshole was lurking, just hoping that he got brought up again. I'm like, no, you're mildly interesting as a fucking lolcow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing. He's in such denial, dude. He's like talking about how fucking great and funny and entertaining he is. And he's just not. Like, it's the delusion. You know, again, him as a person is pretty fucking boring. But I always find that level of delusion fascinating.
Yeah.
It's like you just have no idea, you know.
Like, how are you that fucking oblivious?
Yeah, I'm too good to be a lolcow. I'm too talented to be a lolcow. Like, there are plenty of talented people that are lolcows. Not many, they're mostly suck. Yeah, he's really not, dude. He's fucking, again, at his best, even before he lost his fucking mind. He's like, oh, he made me laugh a few times. He was okay. Very forgettable.
Fair enough.
But yeah, very, very much convinced of his own greatness.
You know, that's a common theme for a lot of the left, honestly. Because you were saying he was defending like the pedo stuff.
Yeah.
Sort of places him on that side there to me. Because like there's never a question like of which side is going to be taken if there's somebody being like abused or sexually assaulted in some way. It's like it's always going to be the left being like, no, it's totally fine. It's their culture.
Yeah, that's just their orientation. They should be allowed to
just
permanently scar children.
Yeah, don't you know it's LGBTQR? For rapists?
Jesus Christ. You really wouldn't. Yeah, for a political side, they talk about, seems to think women have absolutely no agency.
Yeah.
Some of the children have all the agency in the fucking world. Yeah, no, children can totally consent, apparently. According to these fucking people.
That's one of those things I've seen that they tried to do for a while. That was like the, what's that? I think that was that we're trying to go through that was the whole point of trying to do like the trans thing with kids not like letting their parents know about that kind of stuff.
Oh, right.
It seemed like that was kind of related to that sort of like children being able to like consent.
Yeah, it seemed like they just wanted to make it easier to fucking have kids fucking molested and abused. Legally speaking.
Yeah, it's really strange how that seems to be.
Honestly, I think a lot of this is just, it was planned out in advance. This kind of crazy nonsense. if you go back to like, what is it, like even like in the 90s and all that, there was a phrase that would say like the world's overpopulated, we need to have fewer kids. Bill Gates was even talking about that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought that was funny because that conversation only took place in the West. It was in Canada, the United States, England, Germany, France. All those guys said that. And then decades later, you get the millennials and all that who were inundated with that kind of information. And they're having fewer kids than ever before for various different reasons.
Well, and it's a completely ridiculous statement. Like it's one of the dumbest things I've ever fucking heard.
So
like we're nowhere near tapping all of the resources. We're not anywhere near like a point where it's like, oh my god, if we don't stop having kids.
Yeah, or like obviously the crop raising technology or technique always seem to manage to find a way to feed everybody.
Oh, and like I said, like so you look at the situation. There's all these Western civilizations that are having fewer kids than ever before, and now we have a real problem because now we don't have the workers to fill in all the things that we are having to do, like factories and all farming and all the other kind of stuff. We're having a real shortage of workers now.
Well, it's similar to how communism also eliminates skilled workers. Like they just try to make everybody farmers in some cases or something, and then like half the population dies.
So we get the situation.
Like, same thing.
So we get the situation.
Bill Gates wants 90% of people dead, right?
Something like that. So we get the situation where the population has now declined, but that's because we were also telling people have fewer kids, and so that kind of thing did happen. So then, what did we find out on the other side of the world? Well, it's kind of strange, but in places like India had an explosion of population, and no one really knows how that happened. I don't know. No one ever really talks about it, but it was known in the early 2000s that India had population explosion. It's like families were having like 8 to 10 kids a household. It was insane. And where are those kids now? Well, now they're in the West. They're doing your McDonald's job. They're doing your low wage job.
Delivery stuff. I see a lot of illegal people doing delivery stuff.
And they're earning a lot of money and all that. And it's like it feels like this was all planned.
Well, because they'll do things that no one else in our country would, which is work for far less than the actual requirement to survive off of. You know what I mean? Well, because they'll live 20 people to a fucking hotel room. You know, it's like.
What I'm getting at here is that there was a population decline and then population increase, and so it seems like this was planned in advance. Is all I'm saying. So many kids. Yes, while the West had too few kids. It seems a bit strange. And now we're in a bit of a situation where even if we do decide, okay, we're going to start deporting people and all that kind of stuff, then we're back to the problem about where we did the report. We're kind of in a damned if we do, damned if we don't situation. If we don't get them out there, our population and everything falls apart. If we do get them out there, everything's still going to fall apart. And it's a bit of a problem, and I don't really know what to do. And to make matters even worse, well, there is an increase in the goal to try and say we should deport a bunch of these people and go back to take care of ourselves. We've imported so many of them that it feels like
I think we should treat it like an armed, like a military. Personally, I think we should be rounding people up and just putting them in a fucking hole. Honestly. Or at least extracting as much as we can before they're gone to make up for the resources they've stolen. Which is in the most cases, they've stolen a ton of resources in most cases.
I mean, one could try that, but like I say, workers, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the answer is, because this has never happened before.
Well, there's no good answer to this. That's the thing. There's no good outcome to this. This is all going to come out badly. There's no way around it not being a good situation. We're definitely in a situation where we have to pick
Yeah, the lesser of
the
many
lesser of
evils.
the evils. And frankly, obviously I'm being facetious when I'm saying you should kill them. But I think we should have the military going through and going area by area and like getting these people all together and mass deported. Like, just get the fuck out of our borders. You know, like, I think that's the most reasonable thing we could possibly do at this point.
Probably.
Is that going to happen? I don't fucking know. Probably not. But
Yeah, highly unlikely, unfortunately.
yeah, but it's. I think the best way forward is to start with get these people out of the country and then start working with what we have to build back up to where we need to be.
Could be.
Because what else can you do? Like, there's no other real option.
Yeah, well, and that's what I was getting at, that whole, like,
Not that
damn.
maintains our culture, I should say. Like,
Well, yeah. Like, how are we going to do this? How are we going to make
like a
this all work?
positive, like we have such a good culture, and it's like, why would we want to get rid of it? We should be that should be the first part right there. Is actually come to think of it, schools need to be like we need to eliminate most of the education first, and start retraining educators.
Yeah.
That should be step number 2 for sure. Is retraining educators and deprogramming people who've been through schools on a recent basis.
Yeah, I mean, that could be an option.
We've got a bunch of cult members coming out of schools right now. It's real bad.
Well, and that's going to be the bigger problem, like, down the road. Because let's say we achieve all the goals and we get everyone out. There's a whole generation out there who's already been through that. And then they're going to go through life thinking the same crazy nonsense that we're dealing with right now. And even if we had, say, go more conservative and then, sensible.
A lot of the kids now, like on when you like VR chat or whatever, they don't buy into this stuff.
Yeah.
None of them buy into it. Like it's pretty crazy.
I've heard that too, and that makes me happy, and I hope there's enough of them. But
yeah, I mean, I'm only looking at VR chat, so like this is obviously.
Well, and that could be
doesn't count as everybody on the planet. It just counts as people in VR chat. But,
yeah, that could just be a demographic of VR chat. Like, I go on the bus, and like, I used to go to the gym and go shopping and all that. And sometimes I go when kids are getting out of school, and I can hear some of these kids, and they're the ones in my era tend to talk about pronouns and all the other kind of stuff. It's like it seems like it's a real issue. It's going through the generation, and it could just be, like I say, like different areas and demographics.
I've never heard anybody talk about that shit first.
Yeah, well, and that could, like I said, it could just be an area thing. So like in Canada, or at least in my area. But in all fairness, where I live has the highest concentration of socialists in my country. So, go figure. You wouldn't think in the most conservative part of Canada, where the most Texan of Texans when it comes to Canada, it would have the highest concentration of socialists. But apparently we do, which is crazy.
Is that you've seen these people like in person or?
Yeah.
Is it in the cities? Because that's usually where the infection starts.
Yeah, it is in the city.
It's people who are so divorced from the reality of the world that they just don't have to face when they're wrong because of like the dumb shit they say or do.
Oh yeah. And that
Stay in their echo chambers. That was an outside opinion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Could be an echo chamber thing. Absolutely, it could be. Could be the area thing. I like the whole thing. People in my character will snap out of it, but there's zero guarantee of any of this. But you never know. I mean, we have the whole separation thing going on here in Canada, at least in my neck of the woods, so that could go any which way.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
guys haven't had it. You haven't getting children to this fucking horrible future. Well, at least I've only got one. At least I only did one.
Yeah.
You ever wanted to have more?
Not at this point.
I think his ex-wife pretty much ruined the whole process for him. I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Plus, yeah, I'm just imagining being like a 68-year-old man at my kid's fucking high school graduation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, shit like that. Probably not just that, but like, yeah.
68-year-old. It's better if you're a 68-year-old man with like a 30-year-old woman, though. Like, I'm just saying. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, if I can get like.
Then you're like the guy everybody there is looking at, going, dude, I fucking hope I'm rocking that hard when I get to 60.
Yeah, if I can find myself a good mid-20s sugar mama, then yeah, sure, I'll have all kinds of kids.
Oh, she's gonna take care of all the raising them.
Yeah, well, no, she's gonna make the money.
She's gonna make the money. Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
I'm gonna become a fucking himbo, dude.
Oh, you're gonna be a himbo. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like a trophy husband. So yeah, in that super likely scenario, that incredibly likely scenario.
The likeliest of scenarios, really. I mean.
Yeah, it's damn near 100%. That's definitely gonna happen. So I'm gonna say no. I am not likely to have any more kids at this point.
No. I've never wanted kids at all. That's nothing to do with.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Nothing to do with political issues or like moral issues or anything like that. I just have no interest in children.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't either. I didn't plan to have one.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose if I had one though, I would take care of it. I wouldn't want to like.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I did. Yeah, I have no doubt you'd be the same. Like, yeah, not wanting it, but yeah, if it's there, I have no doubt you'd do the same and fucking raise your child properly.
Yeah, well, a few times people have tried to get me to raise their kids for them. It's gone interesting.
Oh yeah, didn't you basically raise your sister?
Pretty much. It's not. I was like the parentified child. I don't know that that's a great example.
Yeah,
it was more of me being like reluctantly forced to like watch, babysit all the time and watch a kid.
Yeah.
Be in charge of it.
It sounds like you got at least a taste of it, dude. Yeah.
I got enough of a taste of it in high school where I was getting up and taking her to like daycare every day, and then picking her up afterwards and like fixing dinner and stuff. Yeah, so I pretty much was like the third parent.
Yeah, you got it.
So I got enough of it that I was like, this is awful. Why on earth would anybody do this?
Right.
I mean, in an ideal situation, you'd have a partner help you take care of the kid, and you just go off there and do your 8 hours of work, and then come home. I mean, that would be the traditional way of going things.
Well, and to be fair, both my parents were working. It's not like they were sitting at home and doing nothing. They were just sticking it on me. It was like a case of like it was just. In order for them to make enough money for us all to live off of, they had to work really unfortunate hours. So I was the one who was awake while that was going, while that time was there.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah. It does kind of suck, though, to have to do that at, in your teens where you're basically raising.
Oh yeah, well, and I was allowed to ground, essentially ground them for like a day at a time from like, so I could be like, you don't get to watch TV for like, tomorrow or whatever, like you aren't allowed to go outside and play. Can you imagine now telling a kid they're not allowed to go outside and play? I just realized how absurd that sounds. Oh man.
Yeah, as a sibling, yeah, that's pretty unique situation, dude.
Yeah, it's a fucking trip, isn't it? Right? Like it's like what the
Yeah.
fuck? What do you mean? You just
I wasn't even gonna go out anyways. I'm playing video games.
yeah. Well, now it's the case, but back then it was like the fucking worst, man. Oh, I would far rather, when I was a kid, I would far rather, 100 million times rather, fucking not be allowed to watch TV. Straight up. I like did not go outside. Oh, any given day of the week, man. I'd much rather be restricted from that. Yeah, that was that's a weird one now. That would definitely not work at all, would it?
It depends. I mean, you have to change how you say things. Like, okay, no internet for you. I'm turning off the Wi-Fi.
Kids today might kill you for that.
Yeah.
And there's kids that literally went to fucking try to kill or actually killed their parents, dude, for taking away their fucking phones.
Yeah, that's happened. Yeah, oh yeah. Parents have been killed for like grandmothers. It's I think there was one case where it was like the grandma. Like the kid was being raised by grandma and he decided to fucking kill her and try to like hide her body in the river behind the house or something.
Yeah.
Like no one would fucking notice that she just is dead behind the house, I guess.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of fucking screwed up people, man. That's the problem I have with... That's one of the most fundamental problems I think that the left has. In general, is the inability to accept that there are some people who are just bad. Like,
Yeah,
and they're
some
never
people
going
just-
to be
they're
anything
born
other
wrong.
than evil. You know, like, there's just some people that that's the case. They're just never going to be
Yes.
good people.
Yeah, some people are just beyond redemption, man. It
Yeah.
sucks, but they fucking exist, dude.
You know, my theory on why they're so obsessed with like redemption or thinking that, oh yeah, you shouldn't judge people on that, is because they personally live an extremely selfish life.
Yeah,
And
they
know
don't want to be
if-
the one judged.
Yeah, if we allow judging to happen, then someone's gonna have to judge them at some point, and they don't want that.
Yeah.
And they hate the idea of that. So I'm like, yeah, that's why they don't like it. I also think that's subsequently why a lot of guys in particular, we love seeing these videos of criminals getting their comeuppance. Like, you know, you'll hear like people love watching like someone pickpockets and then they go tackle them on the street because they're like, yeah, fuck yeah, we have this urge of extreme justice. Like, got put
Well,
out there immediately.
we expect like actual people to be held responsible for their actions, and I think that's a very masculine thing to say. Like, no, you're responsible for what you choose to do.
That's why it's such a.
It's a very
weird-
feminine thing to say. Like, no, you're allowed to just do whatever you want. And there's never any consequences, and why should you?
Yeah.
Just, you know, not just do whatever you want all the time?
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of women find it very confusing and concerning, and they say, "Oh, that's toxic masculinity" and all that. Partially because, like, if you like in those videos I'm talking about, it's like it's so violent. Like, oh, a guy tackles someone who just stole their wallet or whatever else. It's so violent and awful. It's like, no, it's justice. I mean,
Yeah, consequences for actions.
exactly. But you know that's the thing. A lot of women in particular don't like that because then it's like, oh, I have to be held accountable for my actions.
Yep.
No, it's the same thing where I watch any of those dating podcasts in there, and they start talking about like justice and consequences, and they all always flip out. They don't like that. Consequences for actions.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Well, that
I don't know,
actually
like-
makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Like the kind of people who are going to build up like incredible debt. And don't get me wrong, I'm like 4K in debt on my credit card. Out of like, I think the limit for my credit card now is like 10 or 15K. I don't know, but like, like I'm not speaking from like some high horse where I'm like, oh, I have no debt at all. Like I have debt, but like these people just have no. Like it makes sense they would have no fucking.
Positive view on consequences.
Yeah, like just not want to have any consequences for their actions because how else? If you knew there was consequences, how else could you possibly justify getting so far in debt in the first place?
Yeah. Exactly. Which, you know, that's the fall of society. You have to hold people to account. You can't do that. That's bad.
Yeah, it's just so strange to me that people have like this aversion to
Justice or consequence.
just the basic consequences at this point. Yeah, like just the basic concept. Because what was it like? You know, you're allowed to steal up to $5,000 or something now, and like it's not. I think it's slowly going back because like the stores are like, we're just gonna leave now.
Yeah, and you would think like I'm actually more upset with the stores without pushing that like almost immediately. It's like as soon as the government said, yeah, we're gonna allow theft up to like $1,000. Immediately, all businesses should have said, we're going to close down immediately. First opportunity
Yeah,
we
that
get,
should have
we're
been
gone.
the immediate response. Agreed, 100%.
I understand that maybe they think, well, this is silly, this will backfire, and I'll change it. Like, I get the idea of like waiting it out, but at the same time, it's like, dude, you guys should have been gone day one. As soon as that announcement came up there, announced all over social media that you're going to leave the state.
Well, now how much worse is like shoplifting and stuff now? Like it's gotten to the point where like there's so many people who just like go to places and literally like fill up a grocery cart and just leave like they were there shopping.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's fucking insane.
Yeah, it should never have gotten that bad. And then you look at New York with their whole like government-run grocery stores. Like, this is not good. None of this is good. This is all bad. Speaking of which, you hear about Mondali getting booed at an event just the other day?
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they're already turning on him, dude. Fucking awesome.
Well, that and he published a list of like millionaires in the city.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
like their addresses and shit too.
That was one of
Wow,
the
really?
You didn't hear about that? Yeah, it was.
No,
it was awful.
dude, that's fucking wild.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
he
his whole,
basically put out the next fucking hit list for the fucking people who think that shooting that CEO was totally legit.
Right.
yeah, he published the list, their names, their addresses, and everything. And what sucks is like more than half these people like voted and supported him. It's like he literally stabbed his supporters in the back. I thought that was insanity.
That is pretty wild.
Yeah. But like, I'm glad that like he didn't even survive a year, and everyone wants him gone. It's like,
Well, it's going so well in New York that there's secret people living in the fucking sewers every night that come crawling out.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, that's just like, I think that really says everything you need to know about how well it's going in New York. Clearly, it's going well. It's why people are
New York
living in the
has
sewers.
fucking,
Yeah.
New York has fucking Morlocks, dude.
Where are the Ninja Turtles when you need them?
Fucking Morlocks. Fucking, you're not wrong.
I don't know if you guys
Well,
are that
even
familiar
my
with
city, like if you drive through my small
wait, what
town,
was
it's finally
Morlocks?
starting to get here where we have like fent zombies wandering around on the fucking main drag.
I'm trying to remember, like, Morlocks is what they called all the, like, weird mutants that lived in the tunnels and the X. But
Yep.
it was from something else. It was something, Morlocks, the term was from somewhere else. Like a movie or something.
Could be.
Yeah.
But you're
Sorry.
right. Yeah.
You guys
yeah.
go ahead. I'm going to look it up. Cause
No, you were
We
right.
were talking
The
about
more-
like the Time Machine, right? The Time Machine movie.
Is that what it was?
maybe.
Yeah, it's the guy goes back into the past
Oh, okay,
really,
yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
far.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah, no, yeah.
And
Morlocks
there's-
evolved from the underground world classes. Okay. Yeah, see, the Morlocks, the first Morlocks I learned from the X-Men. The ones living in the tunnels, all the weird, the mutants. that
Oh,
look
and
weird.
they were references to the Time Machine. That makes sense.
Yeah. I had no idea. I'd never heard of the time machine. So I thought that was where that originated from until later I found that out. All right. Cool. I'm glad that didn't take long.
We need
Time
to
machine, thank you.
clear out the New York City sewers. We need to put a bunch of turtles and some radioactive waste down there, and that should clear the problem up.
Yeah.
Either everything
Send
will
Mr.
die from the
Sinister down
radioactive waste, or the turtles will become Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And
Mr.
That's,
Sinister did a pretty good job clearing out the tunnels there.
yeah,
Wait, speaking of superhero stuff, have you guys heard about the new Spider-Man movie?
I watched it. You're talking about the one where he's like dealing with the repercussions of not being remembered, and then like it's got the Punisher and the Hulk, and
Yep. That one, the one that
yeah, I
just
watched
came
that.
out last week. You saw it?
It was all right. Yeah, it was all right. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. You know, I enjoyed it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, apparently it's doing gangbusters right now, and it's the biggest movie in the world at the moment. And apparently it's
Well, it
it's
didn't have any
slated-
political nonsense in it. It was just a story about Spider-Man. You know, like.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised that people were like, "Oh my god,
something."
something I can actually just go and forget the world for 2 hours while I watch this movie."
and you don't have to like do all this homework and watch all the other movies and all that. It's not needed. It's a self-contained story. Yes, there are other characters, but their stories don't matter in that. They're just there to do a thing. Got Spider-Man doing his job, and then you got the Punisher doing his, and
Yeah.
clearly there's a conflict there.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Oh yeah. I
Spider-Man's-
do think they pussified the Punisher a lot for that particular movie.
Well, they kind of had to. I mean, like, come on, this is technically a kids' movie, so you
Yeah,
can't
because like
really
the
have-
Punisher just goes through and lays waste, even in his own show. It just kills people left and right.
Yeah, they did have like that Punisher special on Disney Plus, and that was actually a lot of fun. It's just going around killing and massacring people.
Yeah,
Like, that's what I expect from the Punisher.
the only hero I really think is a hero is the Punisher.
He's a fucking killer and all that. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Well, no, because like legitimately, how many times do you let somebody like the Joker continually get out? Like how many times does he get out and kill
Yeah,
more
kill
people
more and
before
more
you're
people.
like he's never gonna stop and he's just gonna continually kill people? Like
Yeah, like letting him live is unethical, basically.
it's completely immoral. Like at a certain point.
Yeah.
Like I can understand
Wow.
the first time you're like, oh, he needs help, he's mentally ill, blah blah blah. I put him in an institution, and then he gets out and kills a bunch of people. The second time I would be like, yeah, I'm not putting him back. They just let him out and he's gonna fucking kill people again. Like that would be it for me. Like I would be like, no, after this first time, you just execute the guy.
Well, that always gets brought up if you with like people like Batman, and that's always a difficult one because for one, yeah, he's a vigilante, but it's not his job to
No,
kill him.
I understand his point. I don't agree with it.
Sort of.
You know, like yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there's
I
a
get
few
that it's not
problems.
his job to bring like
Well-
that level of justice, but
Not just that, but also it's on him because if he goes around killing a bunch of people, it's not that there's a vigilante going around there. We now have a mass murderer going on out there, and now he puts the police heat on him. So in other
which
words,
he's
not killing
totally
them.
willing to do in how many storylines?
Well,
take
yeah,
the
but
police
those are
heat.
all. Yeah, but those are all alternatives. Those are ones you don't even have to take seriously. And the mainline stuff, no, because he knows it's going to happen if he does. If he starts killing people, well, one, he'll keep doing it. But also, the police are going to get on him. Eventually, there's a whole army that's going to be after him, and he's going to get captured. He's going to get killed, and then the whole thing happens again. What he's illuminating in Gotham City is the corruption of the higher offices, because you have to ask yourself, if they keep getting out, how the fuck do they keep getting out? And every time he keeps capturing them, he makes the institutions look bad, because there's no reason why these criminals should be getting out. On top of that, you get someone like the Joker. He's just a guy. He's just a crazy guy. How the fuck does he keep getting out? He's not a master criminal. He's a lunatic. And you got the Riddler. Okay, he might be able to. He's actually smart. He's just super narcissistic. And everyone else, you know. So, frankly, every time he does that, he makes the institution look bad, which is part of the reason why the cops always have to go after him every now and then. But that's kind of the thing. It's not his job to go around killing these people. He just does stuff because no one else will.
Yeah, I think there's a point at which you're morally obligated to put a stop to something if you can. At a certain point, you have to take action.
I mean, you could, but at that point, you're done. I mean,
but I don't think that's necessarily true. I don't.
Well, like I just said, if he does, he'll be labeled as a mass murderer, and he will be taken out, and the whole process starts over again.
Like the police that can't catch him all the time.
Well, there's only a handful of departments that actually go after him because he hasn't killed anyone yet.
All he has to do is lay low until they get bored and then go out and do what he does again. It's really not that hard.
Yeah, but if you get out
like
there
Superman
saying that
at that point, it's like Superman. What are the? Oh no, the police are after him. Oh no, they're going to kill him.
If the call goes out that there's a mass murder on, if there's a call goes out that there's a mass murder on loose, resources will be unleashed to capture him. That's what goes on. That's why he can't kill them.
But that doesn't happen when there's serial killers, dude. Like, I don't know where you're getting this idea
what
from.
we know that Batman operates exclusively in Gotham City. It's not that hard to find him if you know exactly where he's going to be.
He just needs to move from Gotham City and not only work there.
Sure, but he hasn't done that.
And
he
think about this, he already knows where all the criminals are. What if he kills them all in one night and moves on to another city?
Well, then there's a whole new batch of criminals.
Different name. Why would he be Batman somewhere else? Why not be somebody else?
They don't unleash the resources to capture him because he isn't a mass murderer. If he does that and becomes the mass murderer, resources will be unlocked and he will be captured. It is inevitable that they will get him eventually. So long as he doesn't kill, he can still operate. That's basically it. And so long as he continues to operate, he makes the police and the criminal institutions that hold on to these people, he makes them look bad. Every time he does that,
making them look
all he has to do is not kill, and he can operate. If he does start killing, he's done for.
How much? Like, well, I guess you can't really use Batman as a realistic form of age for society, but like, when you think about it, like nothing has changed in that city. No matter how much he does, no matter how long he does it. So making them look bad doesn't seem to be fixing it. It's like we make politicians look bad all the time, and nowadays like politicians just be like, they don't even apologize anymore. They just be like, yeah, fuck off. So I stole a bunch of money. Who cares? What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, it's a never ending. Yeah, it's a never ending job. It's always going to happen. I mean, you have to remember, like, this is a comic book, so I mean, like they go on over and over and over again. I mean, what are you going to do? Stop it? It's making money. So they keep going with that regard.
Yeah, I imagine it takes a lot of time to keep coming up with the right kind of villains for the Punisher.
And you can only be so logical. And you're right about the Punisher. I mean, every time they do the Punisher, he's always killing off his enemies. So whenever you sell a Punisher action figure, you usually get a villain to go with them. Who are you going to get? Random thug number 83?
Yeah.
At some point, like, you have to, if you're going to do Punisher...
You have to also keep in mind, Batman did kill people in the beginning. If you look at his really old shit, very first Batman was definitely a killer, dude.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to remember the old stuff was a
fucking gun and everything used to detect you.
Back then it was kind of edgy, and then he got rebranded. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, you're not wrong with that.
Oof. Well, they got the fucking... Don't they have the fucking... Didn't they do the same thing with Batman that they did with Superman, where like they introduced essentially immortality? Because in Superman, it's the Kryptonian sleep, right? Like he goes into Kryptonian sleep, and you can fucking come back from anything. And then Batman's got the what are that fucking league he's always against?
Oh, the League of Villains or something?
No, not the League of Villains. They're like they're run by the one guy who always wants to destroy the cities.
Ra's al Ghul,
Ra's
the
al
League of
Ghul.
Shadows.
Yeah, he has like the
has
fucking that pool of water that brings people back from the dead.
The Lazarus Pit, yes.
Yeah, like they brought the immortality into Batman too. They were like, oh, everybody can come back to life with the Lazarus Pit. You know,
yeah,
like,
it's a rather convenient little thing they got there. Not wrong.
It's like they kind of killed both the Batman and Superman in the comics, at least, from being really worth watching a lot at this point, like with the immortality. I mean, imagine how much more interesting it would be now if Batman and Superman actually could die and had died a long time ago, and other people were wearing the mantles or doing it with an entirely different persona somewhere else. You know, like how many more stories they could have gone on to do.
So they've done that multiple times with different superheroes, and they always sell poorly. You have to bring the originals. The moment you replace it and you treat the suit as like a mantle that anyone could wear, then it loses all specialness, and people just
Spider-Man.
They did that with Spider-Man, with Superman. Yeah, they killed
the Spider-Verse seems to be doing pretty good right now, though. I think that like maybe now is the time to try that.
It only worked on the first one. The second one tanked pretty hard. And frankly, I
the second one.
I
thought the second one was good, but my bad.
The second one was okay. The problem I have with the second one is a lot of the jokes were just terrible. But also, like the thing that's
they looked good on paper. But I'm sorry.
Yeah. The one thing about the second one that I thought was just me, turns out everyone feels the same way, is there was that one Spider Woman who was pregnant, and apparently she made everyone upset. She's like, you're a pregnant woman, yeah, superpowers, but why are you fighting crime? That's super dangerous. And then she's riding a motorcycle in the rain.
While she's pregnant? Yeah, that's not cool.
No, it was it was really, really, really bad. It looked
fighting
bad.
crime while pregnant. That's a terrible idea. No.
Like at the start of the movie, she's fighting off this like souped up vulture character, and he's got like poisons and whatnot. And I'm like, bitch, you are pregnant. You one breathe in of that fucking poison gas, your baby's gone. It was early on into the movie, and she was a recurring character. It made me super uncomfortable. I really didn't like that, and she kept doing this kind of shit. And then what also bothered me is like she's in this thing where all the other like super spider characters are, and it's like, is no one gonna call her out and tell her to go home? Or
my brain must have completely blocked this out. I don't remember any of this.
No, yeah, well, it was
so bad that my brain was just like, fuck you, no.
Yeah, it was bad. She made me so uncomfortable, and like I said, like no one called her out. Like none of the other Spider people. Like, you're all superheroes. You save people's lives. Is no one gonna say, bitch, sit down? You're pregnant. Don't risk your baby's life just because you want to be a superhero.
Yeah, it's one thing to be like active, which you should be. Like if you're a woman and you're pregnant, you should be as active as you can be. You know, getting out and walking and hiking and doing stuff. You're still working out, lifting light weights, that kind of thing. According to your doctor, because there's like certain parts of the pregnancy that are more like where you can do that more than other parts, like depending on where you're at, like as far along or whatever. Like work with your doctor, but like that's one of those things. Like fighting crime is definitely not on the fucking list of approved activities.
Like I
especially
don't care
Spider-Man crime fighting, where you're like a contortionist and you're bouncing off of walls and shit. But like all they gotta do is get one good punch on your belly and the baby's gone. It's like fucking obliterated. You're having.
Yeah, I was just so uncomfortable when I saw that. Now, in all fairness, that did happen in the comics, It was a different character though. It was like the Spider Woman, who is this was like an alternate version, so some black woman who's Spider Woman, but essentially it's the same character. But it was the same thing in the comics. She was pregnant and she's on a motorbike fighting crime and all that. Everyone fucking hated that. It was super uncomfortable. I think she like had the baby off screen or something, and we never saw her again.
They didn't draw the baby coming out of her vagina. How unfortunate.
Oh yeah. Go figure.
Can you fucking imagine how much people would remember? Like that would be like one of those things people would always bring up in like comic book conversations. Oh yeah, well at least Penny Parker didn't, like, give birth in the comic book.
I mean, there have been some weird shit in comics. Like the one recently, like released a few years ago, was the Harley Quinn fart comic.
Oh, where the guy did the weird fetish shit and intentionally fetishized his own characters.
And they even made they had the comic in a sealed bag, creepy. And it was covered in a scent that smelled like farts.
Oh, that's even creepier. I locked that out, I guess. The fart.
Part of me was like, oh, maybe I should pick that up, and then I thought, nah. I know it's a novelty thing, but it's like, no, thank you.
I mean, it's a collector's item, but
it's not really,
dude.
It's not really something you want.
I don't want somebody seeing that on my shelf.
So, like, the one thing, like, I have a comic that it's iconic for a different reason, because there was a small lived run where they did like a rated R version of the DC superheroes, and there was one of Batman, and he was like super upset. He was like, comes home, he's all beaten up and everything, and he's like, I think some his girlfriend died or something, and he's home and he's all upset and crying, and there's this one panel where it's Batman and he's in the shade, but you can sort, because it's inked on pages, so you have different tones of ink on there. Apparently you could see fairly clearly his penis, even though it is ink, but it wasn't a darker shade of ink, so you could still see the outline of a penis.
That's fucking weird.
No one double checked that, or they did, and they thought it wouldn't be a problem. So it went out there, and I didn't know this because I didn't read it. I actually did buy a copy of it, so I do have it. So
you got the comic.
Yeah, I got the comic. We could see Bruce Wayne's dick. And what was funny about that, because they recalled it and they did a reprint. But when I bought that comic, it was a magazine sized comic. It was like $9. It immediately jumped up in price to $60 like that day.
Oh damn!
I was like, oh shit!
Hell yeah!
I don't know how much it's worth now, but it's on my shelf, so I got it. So yeah, I got the dick comic.
You never know, dude. You never know. I wish I'd kept the hard drive with the fucking Bitcoins on it that I had,
You'll never live that one down.
Yeah, I know, that sucks. There's at least 1.5 or so, I think, maybe 2. Oh, bummer. Oh, you see the thing about the LGBTQ? Because I like that fucking Day Swap posted that. Where they fucking, the LGBT, the gay crews that couldn't go to Turkey or Egypt. I think they thought they were going to go on a fucking, like, tour of Turkey.
God damn. Didn't hear
Turkey
about
was
that.
like, no gay cruise is going to be allowed to come on across our border. Thank you very much.
I got pissed off. Want none of this?
Totally unforeseeable.
Yeah, they're like, fine.
Absolutely.
They're like, fine, we'll go to Egypt. And Egypt was like, yeah, no, you're not fucking coming here. That was the fucking best part.
Egypt is actually in if you're an American and you look through the advisories for travel, Egypt says it is not LGBTQ friendly. They will attack you. Like the people are not only are they openly hostile to gay people, but they will physically assault you on the streets of Egypt. It's like, don't go there if you're gay.
Yeah, which is a shame. Because there's plenty of people who would love to go to Egypt.
Oh yeah, with all the pyramids and the mummies and all the crazy fucking like artifacts and buildings you could see there just from that alone is like awesome, man.
Mm-hmm. And there are lots of people who are always talking about how come like most of the pyramids have not been explored yet. It's like it's been around forever. It's like it's not going anywhere. And then we find out that it's because of tourism. It's like we want to keep the mystery alive. So like every 10 years or so we'll do something and say we've unlocked a new room.
Well, the thing is also like, don't they actually have like traps that are like dangerous and like potentially deadly? Not to mention the fact that like rock is only so stable for so long, and these have been up for thousands of years. It's kind of dangerous too to get into those pyramids and fucking explore like that. It's not like the safest occupation.
That's how the legend goes, but I think a lot of that's just sort of bullshit to make people interested and talk about it. So it's always mysterious, and you'll always come check it out. That they basically just want to drum up tourism. I don't think that there's any real traps in there. And a lot of things that people thought were traps were just sort of artifacts of things like they say if you open up a tomb you'll get sick or something. And it's partially due to the fumes and stuff from the glue that they used to keep the sarcophagus closed. So it's like, just wear a hazmat suit and open it up. You'll be fine. It'll air out. That's just to be expected of the materials of the time.
Yeah.
So it really is just legends.
I thought they actually put traps in there though. That's crazy.
I mean, there might be some, because you have to remember there are other tombs all throughout Egypt. It's not just, we just think about the big ones, but there are other ones around there. And some of them I think did have traps, but most of them are just tombs or places of worship. They're really not that big a deal.
Yeah, well, that's why they started stashing all the fucking king mummies at the, where they eventually found them in the Valley of the Kings. Because of pyramids and, these big-ass fucking obvious...
oh, no, they didn't use booby traps at all. Yeah, Google confirms. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I know, it's been a part of our lore and our history for a long time.
They made things that are really heavy. So, like, they'd make a gate that's super heavy, but that's, like, usually more to lift it, and they built, dead-end tunnels, dummy rooms.
That short I shared that had all the medieval shit. I had one about how they blocked off the doors, the two doors. I don't know if you watched it, but there's one where basically they had these huge slabs. They have like indents behind the doors. Like when you close them, there's these two slabs that are slide into place where the doors can't open. And once you close them, so I got it. They close one door, they put the slab down, they get the other door.
And lean the slab against the door.
They'd lean the slab against the door, and then when it closed, it would fall into place. And then you couldn't open the doors anymore because it was, a giant fucking stone block, like six, probably a good foot.
Yeah, in some places they would just hide the door entirely under like a bunch of rubble and sand so that no one would know where it is.
Yeah. Then, the nail one was a little weird. They're like, you put it behind this, and when they reach their hand in, then they try to pull it out, and the nails stick to their back of their hand. Like,
that was pretty vicious.
That one seems silly,
the only thing that could be considered a trap that they actually put in the pyramids is there are like deep shafts where it's like drop-offs and pits. It's not really a trap, but like it could potentially hurt somebody if they walked and fell down the trap or whatever, fell down the pitfall. So there's no traps in there. That's crazy. That's weird. That's one of the things where like the movies genuinely got me convinced of one thing that's just not true.
Yeah, I assume the entrances were hidden. I think that was about all they did.
Yeah, that was like their one of their best defenses was like hiding the door to the tomb so that like no one would know where to go to look into it. Yeah, they break in.
This is so gigantic. Good luck finding the entrance.
Yeah.
Good luck figuring out which fucking rocks have an open space behind them or whatever.
Yeah.
Especially back then, But yeah, I remember
Oh.
hearing, I guess what they would do is to blast open the rock, they would basically start a fire at the base of it, right? And get it super, super heated, like a pretty good chunk, pretty good sized area.
Yeah.
And then throw water on it, on the superheated rock of the pyramid.
Oh,
and
to try to crack it.
Shatter. Yeah, and it would crack some of it off.
Stress
and,
fracture
after doing it, obviously. Yeah, yeah. So obviously, most of those tombs were raided.
Huh. Fair enough,
long
man.
before modern times.
And they want to keep the mystery alive for the tourists to come in. That's fair. I mean, it's probably a big part of their income at this point.
Well, that's what
Which
they
is
did
kind
to
of
that-
like crazy, because if they would let the gays in, gays typically have very large amounts of money to blow on shit. You know, it's like...
they can't because they have like a huge Muslim population now.
Oh yeah, no, I know why they can't. I'm just saying it's like ironic, that they can't.
Yeah.
It's like
leaving a lot of money on the table.
Yep. Yeah, like when you're talking about tourism, like the groups of tourists that have the most money to spend in general are going to be the gay ones for sure.
I just want to go.
Zahi Hawass is incredibly corrupt.
I just want to go to the Nile River, stand in it, and say I'm in the Nile.
That would be good. Oh man. Oh, I put up a video like
you should have a kid. That's very dad jokey, dude.
It was like I saw a video. It was like Americans in Europe version of instead of Europeans in America, where they're like, "Oh my God, the food's amazing," and it was Americans in Europe. And I thought like the culture is so drastically different over there when it comes to like restaurants and stuff. Because there was a guy in the video and he's putting slices of pineapple on his pizza, and the waiter comes over and says, "No, absolutely fucking not. Like you eat the pizza the way it's served here." And I'm like, just fucking try that in a Waffle House. Like, walk up and tell the lady that brought her own fucking salad dressing that she can't put it on there. Walk up and tell the dude who's like breaking out his hot sauce from home or whatever. Like, that shit's not gonna go well for you. Like over there, that'd be so drastically different. I'm like, you would just get beat the fuck up in America if you did that shit. God damn. Because I know my immediate and like visceral reaction was like, I would punch someone in the fucking mouth. Like, I bought this food, I'm paying for it. You're gonna come over here and tell me how I'm allowed to eat it? I don't fucking think so.
Yeah, it is pretty ridiculous. Like, all right, give me a fucking to-go bag then. Go back to my fucking hotel and eat a shitty pizza with my pineapple.
Exactly. I don't understand why everybody has such an objection to it. Like, unless it's your pizza. Like, if you don't like pineapple and you don't want pineapple on your pizza, and then somebody's supposed to put pineapple on your pizza, sure, I understand being annoyed by that. But, like, other people eating pineapple on pizza is just a problem for you? Like, so it's just fucking weird to me.
It's bizarre. Yeah, I don't like it at all. I mean, it's not horrible, but I would never choose I would pick the pineapple.
I can't stand anchovies on pizza, but unless you're putting them on mine, I don't give a shit. You know, like, if you want to put anchovies on your pizza, man, enjoy it.
Yeah, why not just pour a gallon of salt on it? That is the saltiest fucking food I've ever tasted.
Yeah, anchovies are way too salty.
I haven't had one since I was like 8 years old, and I still remember how fucking incredibly salty.
I tried it in high school. My parents were ordering pizza, and I was like, put anchovies on mine. I want to see what it's like.
Yeah, it makes an impression, right? How crazy salty they are.
I've never had anchovies.
It's pure salt.
No, you're not missing much. Yeah,
there's very little fish taste
like
of
kind
any
of
kind. It's
salt.
just it just tastes like you're eating a big spoonful of salt. It's so bad.
Slimy, squishy salt. It's I don't get it.
However, if you have eaten Caesar dressing has anchovies. Like, anchovies have a place. It's adding a lot of salt,
Yeah,
But
just
like,
not themselves.
yeah, just
by
not like
themselves.
whole fillets on anything is too much. But if you're mixing like, you know, a bottle of fucking salad dressing and there's like 2 little tiny fillets of anchovy, they're about the size of like half your pinky or whatever. And you put like 2 little, you know, anchovies in there and mix it into the dressing, then it's fine. It's not that bad. But like on a pizza, it's just like Detroit said, you might as well just pour an entire shaker of salt on your pizza and then just fucking eat it.
And maybe I don't know, maybe I should try it, because what I do with my pizzas, I always get it with bacon and feta cheese.
No, you're nowhere near the level of salt of anchovies there yet. You're getting saltier for sure.
Huh.
I mean,
Okay.
it's salty. Like, if you ever taken a spoonful of salt and put it in your mouth,
I think so.
where it literally all the moisture is immediately gone, and you taste nothing but salt, and your body is like trying to make you like queasy from it. Like, that's what taking a bite of anchovy
it's
pizza
crazy,
is like.
dude.
It's like you literally just put a spoonful of salt in your mouth. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to try it, it is definitely.
Oh, it's like if you took a big
Or,
spoonful of what's that shit, the Marmite or Vegemite. Like, you ever watch them put it on like toast? Like, you like use Vegemite or Marmite, and I actually enjoy Vegemite and Marmite both quite a lot. But like for a whole piece of toast, you need a piece of about a pea-sized amount of Vegemite or Marmite for that piece of toast. Like you're spreading a thin layer of butter, and then you're spreading an ultra thin layer of Vegemite or Marmite on your toast. It's very little Marmite on the toast. It spreads out, and it does spread out the whole bread. Like, it just takes a while. You gotta do a little work spreading. But like, have you ever had a spoonful of that? Like, you watch them take like spoonfuls of that shit, like on the internet, and put it on their toast. That's got to be like that, where it's just nothing but salt. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd seek out the anchovies, but if you're one to try it, it's gonna make an impression. You're gonna, again, like I said, it was like 40 something years ago when I had one. Still remember that shit. A single anchovy, and it's stuck in my memory 40 something years later.
Did you see this? The amount of food that lady fucking eats.
Which one?
There was like a video I posted. It's another one of those fucking ones with Asmongold on the bottom. I don't know why I stopped getting regular videos like that without Asmongold in them. Now he's like in every one of the videos that's on my feed.
I think that one was removed or something. I put down the video that I clicked on that said it was no longer available.
Oh, well, it's there now. But it's this lady who was like fucking just ginormously fat, and I'm just like in awe of how much she was eating. It was like 15 fucking sweet rolls and like 20 sausages and like a half a pound of bacon and like 10 eggs for like breakfast. And I'm like, I couldn't even get through the 15 sweet rolls. Like, how the fuck is this woman putting that all the way? And then like,
yeah, it's like gross,
a
but it's also
pizza
kind
is
of
like
impressive.
It's like impressive levels of food. Yeah.
How do I afford this? Crystal eats as much as an elephant. For breakfast, she devours 30 sausages. She adds
It's like a plate that's the size of 3 or 4 dinner plates.
kilos of pasta and 24 slices of bread. She
And it's
hits
just
the kitchen before
piled
dawn to
with
prep.
like
First, she lines up
sweet
16
rolls and
slices of bread on a
sausages
baking
and
sheet.
stuff.
Then she tosses a whole bag of bacon.
Oh, and she does a whole pound of bacon. Wow. Yeah, it's like that's another good question when somebody was saying like, how do they afford all that food? That's a good, especially with the money that you got to spend on groceries now.
They find a way. I guess that's the only thing they spend their fucking money on. Kind of has to be. If you're eating a fucking pound of bacon and just that alone, Jesus Christ. But then all that other
Yeah,
shit,
that would be
sitting?
kind of hard to get down, dude. I could imagine eating like a couple pieces of bacon, but Like a whole pound? That's what, like 24 pieces of bacon maybe, or like 18 pieces or so. That's a lot of bacon.
Yeah, I could probably do that. I could probably do any one of those things. I don't think I would, for any fucking reason.
Yeah, I don't want to eat
all of that
15 sweet
together is
rolls.
fucking insane.
Like, I might be able to, just from the volume, from a perspective of volume alone, I might be able to eat like a whole pound of bacon. But I feel like I would start to get really sick of the grease and the fat. Like after like 3 or 4 pieces, I would be kind of like just done with bacon.
You know, you can't have that. Bacon is sacred, don't you know?
Oh no, I love bacon, man. Like I'm a big fan. I just, you know, it's like if you're making a breakfast, like 3 pieces of bacon is plenty of bacon for your breakfast, you know, and even then that's more than I would normally have, you know. It's like
that's plenty of bacon for an appetizer. What are we talking about? You gotta get those rookie numbers up here.
Well, I'm not on keto either, so I can't eat like fucking like 10 pieces of bacon for breakfast. Call it a day.
The only part about keto is fine. So yeah, you can have all the meat you want. So God, good Lord, give me all the bacon.
I got tired of eating bacon and steaks on keto, like, and burgers and stuff.
Oh, that'll pass. That's just the ailment. Don't worry. We just got to shove more into you. You'll get over it. Don't worry. You'll get over it.
You gotta push through that.
Yeah. That's just a symptom. Don't worry. They'll pass. They'll pass.
It wasn't as bad as the fucking. There was like a month where all I could afford was ramen. And like I literally ate ramen and nothing else for like a month. To the point where like I was working at an assembly place, so like we were putting stuff together, sitting at long tables, and like there was like a big break room, and so all the people that I worked with would be going through the break room at lunch, like sitting at big tables together. To the point where like the older ladies would come over and just put vegetables in my fucking food. Because there were like a bunch of Asian ladies there. And every once in a while, like, one of them would just come over and be like, "You need vegetables," and just put fucking like a pile of green beans in my fucking ramen. And I'm like,
I cannot ethically not do
so
this.
fucking grateful because they're probably the only reason I didn't get scurvy. Like fucking, oh man.
Oh, damn, it's fucking crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's funny because I saw a video where this guy was talking about his like emergency supplies and like his go bag for like, you know, in case of an emergency. And literally all the food he was gonna bring was one big Ziploc gallon bag full of crushed ramen.
Jesus.
And I'm like, you need at least throw in a fucking bottle of fucking multivitamins, bro. Like you can't expect to not, like, that's not gonna work. Like you can't live off of ramen for like a week. You're gonna fucking kill you. Like while you're doing like heavy work and stuff, you need like a variety of calories at that point. Not like, you know, some beef jerky in there, some nuts, you know, some anything else. Oh man, I left a comment on that. That guy actually got mad at me and like raged at me a bunch. It was pretty funny. He's like, "You might need that because you're weak." And I'm like, "No, because I'm human."
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh man. Oh, that Martha Reeves. Holy shit, that was the worst fucking national anthem I think I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. I haven't gone back to listen to like what the fuck she sounded like when she was a competent singer. Because she must have been at some point. She's in the fucking like Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It's like
she
forced
like
what do you call the fuzzy notes? The vibrato?
Yeah, kind of.
Because like you'll hear a note and it'll kind of resonate with itself. and the singers do it, and it kind of
Yeah.
has a little, like you hear it really. It's also really forced in what do you call it?
Opera.
No, I was gonna. There's a movie, Wizard of Oz. When the lion is talking, he's doing his "I Was the King of the Forest" song. He's doing a similar sort of forced vibrato to what she's doing,
Yeah.
but she's
It sounded
doing
to me
it
like an
badly.
old. Yeah, it sounded like an old, like really posh British woman.
Yeah. Well, there's
Tone
natural
deaf,
vibrato
tone
and there's
deaf.
forced vibrato, and that sounded like forced vibrato. Natural vibrato just
Yeah, it's
occurs when you
fucking-
hit the note correctly.
Yeah, yeah. No, whatever she was doing was awful. I felt bad for the other two chicks because they seemed competent. They seemed all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was again. She did the weird vibrato thing.
And clearly
Bad
no one has told her
with
that she sounds like shit now. Because, like,
Yeah, yeah.
she's really
Yeah,
going
she's a
for it. Like,
legend.
she's fucking killing it, and it is not good.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty fucking sad. But Jesus, who put her out there? Who didn't know that?
I'm going to put this back at the
You know what I
end of the
mean?
feed for Samaj if you ever want to take a chance to listen to it. It's
Yeah,
pretty
you can
atrocious.
listen to like 5 seconds.
Yeah,
It
you
doesn't
don't
take
want to
long.
watch the
You can
whole
listen
video.
to like 5
I
seconds.
don't recommend
You'll
it.
get the idea. But yeah, that bitch is apparently was great back in the day, and it's fucking horrible.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard it. It's fucking weird, man.
Oh, and they did the puff pizza. I found another video with the puff pizza. I haven't seen that in a while. It's like that Japanese pizza with the puffed up bread thing on the
Yeah,
top.
that's so weird, dude. I don't know. It seems.
I want
don't
to
know.
try it. I don't want to try it now because I'm diabetic, so I can't eat it. But I want to try it. I think it would just be like
Yeah, I don't
crispy
know.
crackers on top of pizza.
Right.
I don't think it
Yeah, I
would be
do
bad
kinda like
or amazing. I think it would just be like okay. Like I don't think it would be.
Yeah,
like,
because
terrible.
yeah, it wouldn't be horrible. I mean, I used to take like I would take like the Red Baron thin crust, and I would cook like 2 of them, and then flip one upside down on top of the other. So it's probably a lot like that. That's a little
Oh, that
thicker
makes
than
sense.
what they were doing there. But yeah, I used to like to eat it like that. So it's like that, obviously, but thinner. Obviously, at Red Baron, even a thin crust is going to be thicker than that little
Yeah.
thin. I like how they pump it up. It's fucking funny, dude. They have the little air pump thing
Yeah,
to
little
pump
air
it up.
pump thing. Yeah. What else are you gonna use? You gotta have some sort of air pump,
Yeah, yeah. Unless you want to blow your own fucking nasty breath in there, I guess. I wouldn't advise
Oh
it.
yeah, that would be kind of strange if they blew in their own, like out of their mouth in there. Yeah.
Well, it's no different than those sculptures made out of like glass that you blow in. What's it called?
I don't know. Glass sculpture that you blow in?
Yeah, well, it's sculptures. You make out of glass. You take hot glass.
Oh,
you blow
you blow in there. Oh yeah, but the glass is red hot. It's killing all the germs.
Well, yeah. But you're still blowing it.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
Sure, it does go through the
protein.
oven at like 400 degrees. I doubt there's, even if you blew into the pizza with your own breath, that there would be any sort of like bacteria or germs that would survive to like infect anything.
Like when I went down to
I still wouldn't want
Mexico.
anyone blowing their breath in there.
It's like when I went down to Mexico and I had that food poisoning situation there. After that, I was like, the only thing I'll eat is pizza because that's the only thing I can trust. Nothing else is
yeah.
trustworthy.
That crust. The only thing I have a problem with is when they're serving it, apparently. Like, the guy fucking squishes the pizza flat. And I'm like,
Oh,
why
he
would
smashes
you not...
down the-
Yeah, he, like, folds down the fucking... The top layer onto
Yeah,
the bottom
just like
layer.
in force.
And then crunches it up a bunch, too. Like... I'm
Right,
like, no,
right.
you fuck, leave that shit up. That's the whole fucking fun of it for me. I'd want the pizza with like the giant fucking like wedge of dome that was sitting there.
Right. Damn. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, if I was somewhere where they're doing, but I feel like it would be a one-time thing.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's like a mediocre pizza. I doubt it's really that good, honestly.
Depends on the place, I guess. The ingredients look decent, so it might have been good, but yeah. I'd rather just have it in a calzone or something, you know?
Fair enough.
Although, yeah, I love me a calzone, so maybe that's just a preference thing.
Oh, I'm a big fan of calzone, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Damn, I haven't had one forever.
Man, these AI schlock videos are just getting fucking weird, man.
That'll happen.
There's one that's like, I don't know if I posted it on here, but it was like, I listened to one because I was like, why not? And it's pretty decent for like background for like video game playing and stuff where you're not really paying much attention to what's going on in your game. It's pretty cool for that, but like, what was the one I saw? It was like a my new roommate is a gooner. It's like a chick that moved in with a guy, and she's like a total gooner. She's just masturbating all the time, I guess. And like, I'm like, good lord, like, this is such a fucking ridiculous thing. But I bet like a bunch of fucking people watch that just from the fucking what do you call it? From the concept. What do you call a spider that has 10 eyes?
What?
Spider. Yeah.
There you go. You guys hear about this whole like what's his name, Max something? He has a YouTube channel called Hot Diggity Demon Dog. He does like little parody animations.
No, I've not heard of that.
Yeah, I like his stuff. You know, dark humor, commentary videos, and all that stuff. I like him. He's an animator. He's been around for a long time, and he's been in the news a lot lately because a couple days ago he did a video talking about his plans for the future, and apparently he was saving up money to take a trip down to Switzerland and have himself, self-deleted, because they have that down there. Euthanasia is what I'm getting at. And so a lot of people freaked out, thinking, why would you do that? And now he's canceled his plans, but apparently that's what was going on. It was a bit surreal hearing something like that. Yeah. So much so that his own editor, who didn't know about this going on, was freaking out at him. Like, why the hell would you do this?
Wait. His own editor's not on board? Like, didn't he like?
Nope. So what happened was like he has a condition. He's in a like chronic pain, that kind of stuff, and he just he does little animations and other stuff to help him get through it. But it's him. He's just sort of had enough of it. So he thought this is the only choice he had. So he puts it out there, and the editor who watches the video or what he was doing was just freaking out. Like she did her job. He's like, I don't want this. And he got a lot of backlash on that, because it's like, why would you do this? It was a very disturbing thing to hear. But again, I mean, like, this is something he doesn't talk about, so it's something that's sort of like private. So no one knew this is what was going. They knew he had a condition.
Hello,
but that
everyone.
was about
This
it.
is your daily dose of internet.
Yeah, apparently, like they had like what I forget what it's called. It's like gotta be careful because we're live. You can't say certain things on the internet.
Oh yeah.
There's certain tourism situations that go on that people will travel to places that legally have this, and they'll get the job done for you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Like, well, that's
We have one interpreter
yeah,
for both sides.
yeah,
Is that correct?
and that's what it's all disturbing to hear about.
Victorian Airline Interpreter.
Yep.
Crazy.
They posted a new video like just the other day, and that he was talked at the response. You thought, well, most people just say, "Yeah, you do you, buddy," and he said he gets this insane amount of like angry messages, like, "Don't you fucking do that."
Huh.
It's like, oh yeah, go figure.
I mean, he's in chronic pain. It's hard to judge someone for that, like, at least occurring to them.
Well, I think a lot of it is also because like he wouldn't tell anyone about what's going on. It's like, of course people are going to react a certain way,
Yeah.
especially
If you have no idea what's going on, that's for sure. Yeah, you're gonna be offended or concerned at the very least.
And if you're a content creator and you're out there and you've been at this for a long time, it's like, yeah, people like, they know you and they don't really want to see anything bad happen to you. So yeah, it's really be surprised. He was.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, and you'd probably be surprised. Most people would probably be surprised the number of people that would be really upset by them passing anyway. So.
Oh yeah, like I'd be upset if someone passes. Obviously, I hate to see like my favorite actors, which is the other thing about the internet I really fucking hate right now. It's like when someone dies and I hear about it, it's like I don't want to hear about that. It's like that ruins my day. Next thing he told me is like once the Star Trek Next Generation cast start dropping like flies, like, well, I'm gonna be depressed. I don't want to hear that. And then even doubly so, I didn't get to see him at that one convention.
Oh no.
There was a convention like 10 years ago when the entire cast of Star Trek Next Generation was at a panel. I wish I was there to see it.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting.
It was like the only time that's ever happened. That was kind of a historic event.
I wonder how that works, because like, is it a case of like, they're all just doing their own thing and they got other shit to do with their lives right now, but, or if it's like, well, these two people can't be on a fucking post panel together because they fucking can't sit in a room together civilly unless or is it that kind of thing?
Sometimes that kind of shit does happen for various different reasons. That's up to them. They can organize that out with the convention and their agents. Like I think they can all be at the same convention, just maybe do different panels at different times. It's certainly not impossible. It does happen. I know that in Star Trek Voyager, the actress who played Janeway and the guy who played, I can't remember, I think it's Kim, the Asian guy, on there. Apparently, she made some accusations about him. I don't really know what it was. Later found out they were all false. She was just having like a bad day and just saying bullshit about different people. And she ended up looking bad. Obviously, you can't just go around making accusations. This is all like not really all that confirmed, so I can't really comment too much about it because I don't know. But I know something had happened, and now she's like doesn't ever want to see him at like anything. If they ever go to a convention, they take extra pains to make sure they never see each other.
Damn.
So, yeah. Well, it can happen. No, not likely. Although it's funny you bring that up. Something like that did just happen recently. When there was, you guys ever remember the situation with that anime voice actor Vic Mignogna?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So an incident happened because there was an anime convention that he was at, doing autographs and stuff, and apparently one of his co-stars, who's the guy who plays the character's brother in Full Metal. I don't know if you ever saw Full Metal Alchemist, but the actor who played the brother was there, and he didn't want to have anything to do with him. So that was a bit of an incident that happened there, which I thought was kind of like sad, because it's like, first of all, it didn't involve you like at all, and all the other shit was
Yeah, it sounds very virtue signaling, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, I think it's also in the sense like you want to, because I don't know if he's still working in the industry right now. I don't.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
But
Don't
yeah,
want to out him.
Well, and the person who made all the accusations about him is literally the person in charge of Crunchyroll. And it's like, this is literally your boss. So if you say anything positive and all that, it will affect you negatively. And you can't say anything good about Vic Mignogna. Even though I'm sure he has nothing but good things to say about him. You pretty much can't. It's like, yeah, my boss
that's
is watching.
that Vic Mignogna thing is such bullshit, and it's even been proven completely false, hasn't it? Like,
no, they ended up
he's
both
completely
dropping,
innocent, right? Like he never did any of the shit they said.
Well, none of it was ever.
Sounds like he was a little too handsy, too affectionate, but it didn't seem like it was anything that was actually rising to the level of assault. But maybe not. You know more about it, Smudge, than either of us do.
Yeah.
Well, there was no, as far as I can tell, as far as everything came out there, they both had to drop their cases against each other because it was just getting too expensive. So it wasn't, yeah, nothing was ever really
Nothing definitive.
Yeah, there's nothing saying that he didn't do it, nothing saying that he did do it. But basically, it's just like, you can't really prove anything.
Yeah. No, it seems like bullshit, but.
Oh, it's definitely bullshit.
Right. Yeah, it seemed like they were. I don't know. I think you just didn't get him involved in fucking crazy, degenerate sex shit. I heard rumors of that. I don't know how true that is.
None of it. It was all rumors. The guy is like a super religious kind of guy. It's one of those like true believers. Yeah. So the chances of him actually doing it are pretty unlikely. Not to mention he's been speaking out against Funimation about their not like speaking out, but he did say like he thinks it's rather unusual that all the anime that they get is always like what they call like the titty animes, the very lewd and suggestive ones. That one has a lot of fan service, because it sort of showed, because for the longest time, a lot of like really popular animes were really dragging their heels and making an English dub for them. Like One Piece, the only reason that they're producing more One Piece now is because it's popular, because of Netflix. They were dragging their feet on making the dub. I think like they were doing really good making an English dub for One Piece, and then they pivoted to doing dubs for like kiddie anime stuff because that was making more money. It's like I don't blame you for wanting to make more money, but like people really, really want this show.
Oh yeah.
And it's like they're only now trying to catch up because of because it's popular. I think they're pretty close to catching up now. Yeah, it's sad. The other thing I really dislike, that I think it's Monica Riel. I don't know. She's the lady in charge of Crunchyroll, but she also does a lot of voice acting. She voiced acted an anime that I really enjoyed called Tanya the Terrible, and it's openly known that it's like an isekai where someone gets reincarnated, but they're literally reincarnated, and they know the history because it's a very similar world. She's in like a situation of like a World War I situation or World War II, and yeah, it's World War II, and this character knows that they could potentially be the next Hitler, but they know how to win. But it's like, oh god, she's actually Hitler situation. So it's kind of funny, but because of that,
Isn't she the one that accused, one of the ones that accused Mignana?
yeah, she's the one.
Yeah.
But
She's the one that
there
was
you
trying to dodge the, what do you call it? The paper service or whatever from the trial, like forever.
oh yeah, probably dragged her feet on a lot of that stuff. I am not even remotely surprised.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, like they finally were just like, all right, at the point the judge signed off on them just zip tying it to her fucking door, like door handle. Like she refused for that long, like just never answered the door or whatever.
That sounds like something she would do. And
Yeah,
yeah,
and then apparently she thought it was a good idea to take a picture of it and say, hey, this is somewhere in our neighborhood. I don't like trying to pretend it wasn't hers. Like, why would you do that? Like at that point, it's quite obvious. You know that it's obvious that's your doorstep and that's your door handle. Otherwise, why the fuck would you take a picture of it?
yeah, she was not exactly a smart person. She hopped onto a bandwagon, start accusing guys of being so and so, and then hoping to get clout for it. That was it.
Yeah,
That's the skeezy
that
dumb
was
thing to do.
big Me Too era. Yeah, the Me Too era, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
blew up in her face. Like, yeah, well, that'll happen. Good luck with that one.
In charge of the fucking place now.
But the reason why I know who knew, but the reason why I'm upset, she voiced the main character of that Tanya show, and then she said she'll never reprise it or whatever, which sucks because they made a movie and a miniseries, and season 2 is just coming out, and season 2 is really popular, but we still don't have a dub, no English dub yet, and kind of wish they would fucking recast, get someone else to do your role, do something else. This woman has been an absolute disaster for the anime industry. It's making all the wrong choices.
Yeah, she's pretty fucking evil. Dumb and evil.
Dumb and
not
evil.
a good combination.
I mean, dumb is one thing, evil is another. She's just hopping on the bandwagons because she wants to be popular. And it's just not going too well. Yeah, I don't know. I keep hoping for more, get some results, but what's really dumb because she clearly doesn't believe the things that she says, because there was a spin-off show. It's called Isekai Quartet, and Isekai Quartet, it's like they take characters from different Isekai anime and they put them in a high school situation. It's like a little cartoony comedy thing. They have characters from this show and characters from that show and all that. It's a big crossover. It's a little too silly for my taste, so I don't bother. But she comes back and she plays Tanya in this show. It's like, okay, so she's still literally Hitler, but she's in high school now. What was the point?
Weird.
It's stupid. It's absolutely ridiculous. It is the dumbest thing. Like I said, bandwagon. That's it. Just dumb people doing dumb things. Can't say I'm surprised. Anyway,
Trying to be part of the in crowd.
Oh, absolutely. I gotta head out. I will talk to you guys later.
Peace out.
All right, peace out.
Yep.
Yeah. What else is happening this week? What happened this week?
Let's see.
What else we got posted here?
Not a whole lot. There was some stuff where I didn't bring it up because you would have to watch it to really get it. Oh, the cat thing. There was a thing that got me. Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but is holding a cat up and shaking it, is that not abusive to the cat?
Oh, the one where they're pretending to exercise it?
Yeah, I'm that just looks like abuse to me.
Yeah, the cat did not seem to be having a good time. I guess
Yeah.
you think it's funny, but yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm not like, oh my god, Super Serial put the guy in prison, like, abuse here. I'm just saying, like...
Yeah, you should probably not do that.
Yeah,
it's not like you're kicking it or punching it or hitting it, but yeah, you're still doing some shit that's causing it at least discomfort.
Yeah, it's very distressed.
Not actual pain. Yeah.
I just thought that was such a weird one, because the
shitty.
whole comment section was talking about how funny that shit was, and I'm just like... Am I fucking crazy? Am I high? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
It's just such a strange
Let's
one.
find something cute the cat does. The cats do all kinds of cute shit. I don't know why you gotta shake the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure the cat does something else cute that you can fucking share.
Yeah, just for the fucking internet memes. Yeah, shaking your cat. Let's see. There was something you posted. Oh, the sword cleaning thing. That was definitely very, like, I could see that being very satisfying.
Yeah.
Like,
Can
that
you
would
imagine that
be-
as like a power washing type game?
Yeah,
where
where
you
you like
clean out it all and do all that
restoring
shit. It seems like that'd be
artifacts.
really fun. Yeah.
you like break up a bunch of
Maybe
different
that- I don't know, maybe
tools,
that'd
and you gotta
be
like hit it in just
Yeah.
the right spots and stuff like that. I could definitely be in on that. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if that exists.
Because
Maybe
I
it already
have
does, I
completed
don't know.
every level of that you can do on the original Power Wash simulator. So, like, I've finished the whole
So that would be
game.
pretty
I've played all the things.
I wonder if AI is good enough to just say, hey, make this into a power type game. And it can just do the programming and coding and everything. That would be fucking awesome.
That'd
Probably
be
not.
really cool if it was.
Yeah, probably not. That seems deep and too advanced, but who knows?
Eventually, I mean, because they do have AI coding tools that writes code for you. AI does do
Oh,
that.
wow. Huh.
So we're probably not that far off. It's like, I'd love it if I could go to AI and just have a movie get made for me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, here's the main characters, here's their story arc. You
Now
know,
go make Hobo Car Wash. Make it so, AI.
here's the setting. See what you give me. Like, right on, do this thing. I like the traps. The weird sort of thing you posted where it's like a bunch of different like mechanical devices.
Oh, the medieval stuff. Yeah.
Some of those were like traps, some of them were just like interesting ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, like the way they would put like if it was any kind of container that had like a narrow whatever, they would just put in one ball on a rope, and then the other ball, pull them up at the same time so they both couldn't come out, and they'd catch it and lift it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Makes sense.
interesting ones there. That weird springboard fucking trap, holy shit. The one where like you stepped on the pressure board, it like released you and you fucking launched you.
Oh
Where
yeah,
like, the
yeah.
board-
That
the
was,
thing
that
bent
was
over.
a crazy one.
Like, god damn, dude. I'd actually like to see what that looks like in action.
Most of those traps were the kind that you would set for like catching like small rodents to eat, like squirrels and chipmunks and rats and like mice or whatever. Like if you were trying to hunt like for small game like rabbits, it would be more of a like we want to like launch you. Essentially, you step on the thing and then like the noose would tighten around their foot and they couldn't get it off. Like you would do that with wire so they couldn't chew through it.
Oh,
And then they
gotcha.
wouldn't be able to loosen it off of their foot because it's wire. It would just continually get, tighter and tighter. So that when you when you come along later, you can like stab them and fucking kill them and then eat them. Like I know I've seen many times where people use the figure 4 trap. The one where it's like it looks like a 4 with a little bit bait on the end of a stick, and it's holding a big rock up.
All right.
And I've seen people use that like and successfully catch like small lizards and rodents to eat.
Mm.
That just seems so Looney Tunes. I wonder if anybody ever made that on a scale for like real like human-sized prey.
Yeah. Or even big game type prey.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just picture a tiger
Yeah.
getting caught in one of those. Like it's swimming back and forth.
Yes, yes. Yeah. Oh, did you see the other fetish story time thing I found with the vampire? With,
Oh yeah,
space
there's like a bunch of
vampires?
different ones. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of like isekai ones now. Like I watched the one and they just constantly show up in my feed now. There's like
Dude,
vampire ones. Like
seriously.
every orc one that I've seen since the one that I played, like the fucking
same
orc
name?
is always named Drucka for some reason. Like
Yeah,
every
it's
female
not a
orc is
female orc name, I
Drucka
guess.
apparently in AI.
That's funny.
It's a real weird one. Yeah, I thought that was a strange one. And then, like I've seen, there's like vampire ones. There's a lot of alien stuff. I've seen. I haven't seen any like werewolf chicks yet, but I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure there's like cat chick ones too, or whatever. Like dog and cat makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Anything you can think of, again, already exists.
Yeah. Somebody's probably masturbating furiously while listening to that.
Yeah. Oh man, they're gonna fuck at some point. I just know it.
That's always been interesting to me, like, as a field of work. Like, there's a bunch of different ways in which you could be producing work that people use for masturbatory purposes. You know, whether you're like a hot chick, or you're drawing it, or you're making the video, shooting the video, editing clips together, whatever it is that you're doing. Like, there's a bunch of like things where people could make content for that particular purpose. And
Indeed.
I've always wondered
Yeah, they
how, like, how do people feel about that? I feel like it would be weird knowing that, like if you were just posting a bunch of pictures of you in a bathing suit, and you're doing it specifically because you know you can sell it for money because people want to jack off while they're looking at it. Like, how does that work in your head that doesn't just make you feel kind of like a little weird?
Right. I don't know. I guess whatever people do with your art or whatever,
Yeah.
not really your fault if that wasn't your intention.
Well, no, like, I'm sure a lot of it is intentional. I'm talking about people that, like, genuinely make porn intentionally. Like, they're not...
Right. Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not talking about people who are doing it, like, by accident. Because, like, you know, you're making pinup doll, like, pictures. That's porn. Yeah, it's not naked. It's not... But it is sexually explicit in the sense that it is there to titillate and arouse the viewer. You know?
Yeah. You know what I thought was funny about that orc story? They talked about them kissing, and they're like, wow, it actually works. Like, how? With the teeth. With the big ass fucking
no, I don't know
teeth
how you
sticking out
do
of the
that.
egg.
That would not work.
Yeah, but they don't really, they just say, wow, it surprisingly worked totally fine. Like, how? You're just going to say that? I'm like, all right. I would have just not mentioned the kissing, because it doesn't make sense with
Open the
gigantic
mouth
fucking...
to the fangs, like,
Yeah,
because, like,
how
you know,
are you
like
getting
you're
around
not
that?
you're not kissing with your mouth closed when there's like tongue involved. So I'm like, would the teeth not be as in the way if their mouth was open and you were like tongue kissing or something?
Yeah, you're definitely not getting any kind of seal. I guess you don't have to, but
Yeah.
all right.
I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm just like, that's the only thing I can think of. Like playing devil's advocate.
Just kind of glazed over
I
that.
know. Yeah,
I'm
it
like, why
does,
just
seems like
not
it would
mention
not
it?
be very fun. It would not be pleasant. I can't imagine. Then again, I've always thought it was kind of weird that we as humans, like, start mashing our mouths together with people that we like.
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
Like, I understand the genital to genital, like, mashing because it feels really good. I don't know. I'm a fucking alien, I guess.
That's my theory, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
what
did you
was
see
up
the
with
one with the little guy that
skeleton
took a
and the
fight?
masher?
Oh, what? Sorry.
The skeleton thing in the masher? What was that about?
Skeleton thing in the masher.
In the grinder thingy. Right underneath the Asmongold video.
I'm trying to find it real quick here.
I guess it's just a little fucking little gif or whatever. Oh, that's fucking weird.
I don't see it. Oh,
It's
I
right
just put that as
underneath
their.
the-
Oh, that was my opinion of her fucking. Of what they need to do with those people that are in that fucking video.
Oh, gotcha.
They're making
Oh,
dolls,
that's really
like transgender doll things to put in schools, where you can just like swap genitals, and it's supposed to give you like information about being like getting surgery as a kid, essentially. And it's all total bullshit. Like none of the stuff they're saying is true.
Oh, wow.
And I say fucking throw them all in the wood chipper.
Yeah. All right, now I get it. I think that's the one that wouldn't play for. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with it.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Oh yeah, that was interesting. I wondered about that one. Like that one, the drunk driving law. That's a concept there. It's interesting. Where if you drive drunk and you kill somebody's parents, you're then required to pay child
to
support
child
until
support.
they're an adult.
All right. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if that's necessarily a reasonable expectation. Like, I can understand a fine and punishment, but like, that's a pretty drastic, like, lifetime, like, potentially 18-year-long fucking punishment for one crime.
Well, if you're having to, I can kind of see it, because it's like, well, whose responsibility should it be, since you're the one that caused the death? So I kind of see it from that perspective.
Yeah.
Like, should the taxpayers have to pay that for that kid to be raised? Should the other family members have to?
Well,
Since they have nothing
arguably,
to
isn't
do
that
with
what our
family
safety
person?
nets are supposed to be there for? Is, you know, kids whose parents die unexpectedly. Like, yes, that guy's
Yeah.
responsible, but like, what percentage of the amount of money? Like, how much money are we talking about? Because would it be more than you would normally get fined for like lesser crimes?
Right.
Or
Yeah, no,
even
it's an
greater
interesting-
crimes. Like
yeah,
if you would
it's,
be like, if you would, you know, like if you, you know, robbed a bank, would you be doing more punishment for like that? Like, where does the, like, and it's not like they get any of the benefits of the kid, you know, like they don't get to like have the kid when they want, like it's not like they're gonna go live at the fucking drunk driver's house, you know.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting thing. I'm not honestly put too much thought into it.
I think if
Just
you were like
seeing
to
it
say like
from
you gotta pay like
all perspectives
$500 a month, like towards the kid, or something like that, where it's like a relatively nominal amount. Like,
Yeah.
it's
I
not
wouldn't
like,
think
it's
you'd
not like
have to- have to
$5,000
say, like-
or something. My problem is like
Yeah,
with child
yeah.
support, like how much is the reasonable, and I think it would need to be like a specific amount capped at like $500 a month or something.
Yeah, it's not like you're having to pay for their fucking college if they go to college. Like, you know what I mean? Like crazy shit like getting
Or hey, there's an
Where,
idea.
yeah, it's
Just take a
crazy
$20,000 fine and then put it in fucking escrow for the kid when they turn 18. They get $20,000. You know, like they could use it to go to college. They could use it to start a business. They could use it to, you know, just help to, you know, find a place to live when they age out of the foster care system. You know, like they have a 20K bonus waiting for them when they're out because the drunk driver paid a fine. I could see that. Like, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, what about escalating for drunk driving? Because that's one I've seen where a lot of people kind of, like, disagree on. Where it's like, how many times do you get to go drunk driving before you're going to prison for a long time? You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it 2 times you get to go driving drunk? 3 times you go to prison? When do you draw that line there?
Yeah, I don't know that you have a whole lot of chances.
Yeah.
That's fucking, even if you're not killing people.
Yeah.
That seems inevitable, dude. Yeah. I feel like it should be, 3 strikes you're out kind of thing. You can at least not drive anymore.
Yeah.
At that point, I'd say. Like, you permanently lose your... I'd be okay with that.
Oh, yeah, for
If you
sure,
did it
for
3
sure.
fucking times, if you get caught doing it 3 times, like, you're obviously not gonna... You're not, again, exceedingly unlikely to stop. If you've done it so much that you get caught 3 times.
Yes. That is one of those things that has, like, always bothered me, is, like, the recidivism issue where, like, there's no escalation. And it's like, oh, it's the 30th time they've done it. And you're like, well, it's 30 fucking times. Why are they still out in public? Why are they not in prison somewhere? Like, that's...
Yeah.
Like, you see a lot of that with, like, assaults and stuff, too.
Right. Yep, nope, same punishment now as it has been the last 18 times you've done it.
Yeah. Fucking, yeah, so irritating. Oh, I'm gonna have to give up on the mom's meals things that I've been doing.
Oh, really?
Well, like,
Like
all
that.
the vegetables are like carrots and peas and corn. Right?
Getting old?
No, it you can't eat that on... Well, you can, but not in that fucking amount. Like, so the general rule of thumb is, you know, you have like your normal 9-inch plate, you know, like a normal dinner plate, right?
Mm.
And you want
Right.
about half of that to be like broccoli or asparagus. Like corn, starchy vegetables don't count. You want that to be like
All right.
a salad or broccoli or asparagus or Brussels sprouts, that kind of thing. Some cabbage would be, you know, any number of different things would be fine. Green beans are fine. Green beans are really good. They're good low carb. But like you would only have a quarter of the plate be like carrots or peas or corn, because those are all really like, they're more like a starch carb than like an actual vegetable serving with a lot of, like, they don't have any fiber in them. And you want the other quarter to be like lean protein, like, you know, beef or chicken or, you know, whatever, like bacon, whatever kind of fucking, or ham. I mean, ham, not bacon. Bacon obviously is not lean. But some sort of like meat, you know, option or protein, like beans would be fine for a quarter of your plate. And then you only have like a quarter for like rice and carrots and peas and stuff like that. So, because, like, you know, diabetic doesn't mean like you can't eat anything that's like got sugar in it. You just have to have very small amounts. But all of Mom's meals like have fucking carrots and peas and corn, and it's like, I know those are cheaper, but like you don't even have the option to fucking change them out, right? Like I can't I can't upgrade my meal for $1 and make it broccoli instead of corn and peas. And so it's like I'm just throwing them all away, and it's like if I'm throwing away half of every fucking meal, because literally half of the bulk of the food is like, what do you call it? The starchy vegetables. Like it's like half the tray. It's like, well, that's kind of a waste of $8 per meal.
Yeah.
And yeah, they got a little repetitive because the first time I didn't order enough variety. I don't think I'll have a problem with that this time. But they were all right. It was like cafeteria food. Like if you were at a cafeteria in like a college or like a old folks home or like a hospital or something. You know, it wasn't like amazing, but it wasn't
not terrible. Yeah.
You know, add a little salt and some hot sauce, or maybe a little packet of ketchup or something on your meatloaf. You know, it's all good.
Gotcha.
But now that I have a general idea of like, you know, how big of a meal I should be serving and like, you know, what kind of stuff I want to have, it's pretty easy to just do that myself for a lot less money and a lot less space taken up by plastic trays in the fridge.
I hear you.
That, and every time you order every week, you get this giant box with like all the styrofoam inside. Like they basically take a regular box and then line it with styrofoam like a cooler, and then put a bunch of fucking big giant blocks of ice in there to keep it cold while it's waiting on your front porch or whatever. But on the other hand, my blood sugar is down pretty low.
That's good.
Yep,
Seems
I've been
to be having an effect.
Yeah, this morning it was high, and I figured out what it was. Like, I bought those fucking Amish wedding eggs. They're like Amish pickled mustard fucking eggs or whatever. Like, hard-boiled eggs in a jar full of vinegar. Apparently the Amish dump a fuckload of sugar on their pickled eggs. And so it was just like, I was just fucking pouring. I just had 2 of those last night. And it was just a bunch of sugar. And I was looking at the label, and it's like a hard-boiled egg the same size is 60 calories. But an Amish pickled mustard egg is 100 calories. So that 40 calories had to come from somewhere.
Damn.
And it's probably sugar soaked into it. And I'm like, nah.
It's almost double. Holy shit.
Yeah. And my blood sugar was kind of high this morning. And I'm like, God, I wonder why. So I ordered some regular fucking pickled eggs.
Good call.
Yeah, we're like, the calorie count is, what is that? It's 65 calories per egg, because there's like spices and stuff in there, so it gives a little extra thing, because it's eggs, water, vinegar, and salt with spices, so it's not sugar at least.
Right.
It might just be that the eggs are slightly larger than the ones I get boiled, that's why it's 65 calories. But man, I love pickled eggs, and I do not care for those Amish eggs. They're so sweet. And I was thinking it was beets, but then I'm like, nah, because it's not red.
Yeah, that would be stained. Anything in beet juice is going to be stained like fucking crazy.
Yeah, and because you can get pickled eggs that are like pickled with beets in there, and they're like a little bit sweet, like, but not that level of sweet.
Yeah. It's obvious it's got to be fucking straight sugar added.
So that was enough of that for me. I was like, nah. And I might just give up trying to do pickled eggs and just keep buying the pre-made boiled eggs from the store. Just Just they make good snacks.
Noise.
Because one of the things
Yeah.
is I found out you're supposed to do with diabetes. Diabetes is you're not supposed to not. Well, like you normal like your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but you should have a snack between breakfast and lunch, and a snack between lunch and dinner.
Yeah, lunch and dinner. Yeah.
Like so that you're keeping your blood sugar relatively in a stable area. It's not like dropping and spiking really drastically all the time.
Can you eat mayo? Is mayo okay?
I
Right?
imagine so. Mayonnaise is eggs and fat, right?
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking, like, I like egg salad, like the simplicity of it. Like you can add other shit to it to make it better, but like just chopping them up and mixing in mayonnaise is really fucking good
Yeah.
by itself.
Oh, I love deviled eggs. Deviled eggs is one of my favorites, man. Egg salad, deviled eggs, both really, really big fan of.
Yeah.
And in
Kind of the
point
same
of
thing,
fact,
but yeah.
egg salad is one of the
You
things
know?
I was planning on having on a fairly regular basis.
Yeah. Like you said, it's so good. It's unfortunate the yolk is so dry.
Mayonnaise is
fucking
great.
things
No
straight.
carbohydrates at all in mayonnaise.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
And I'm
Yeah.
just looking at like a jar of Dukes, so like this is not a problem at all.
I think that's pretty universal. Sounds right.
I think if you go to low-fat
Yeah.
mayonnaise, that's where you might have an issue with, like, there might be more sugar added for flavor.
Right.
But, and also, what's the other thing you put in egg salad that's I'm a big fan of is mustard, too. That's also really good.
Yeah.
Sauerkraut's
I
really
like to do,
good.
mustard, mayo. I'll add pepper and like cayenne pepper too, but even without that, salad's really fucking good. This was mustard, mayonnaise, and mustard.
A little salt and pepper.
Yeah.
I like to add a little dill relish when I'm making egg salad.
Oh yeah. No, I've definitely used it
Little
with
bit of
pickles.
pickly
I've never
pops
used
in
the
there.
relish for. Yeah, because I always do that with tuna. When I make tuna, I mix in dill relish.
Oh yeah.
And I've
Tuna's
eaten
another
pickles
good.
with it, so I
Tuna's
don't know
another
why
one
the
that
fuck I
I'll
never-
probably be using, to make sandwiches with. Deviled ham, tuna, pickled eggs. Make some egg salads with pickled eggs, or some regular boiled eggs, and throw it on some diabetic friendly breads.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great. Great for diabetes.
Yeah. Hare's tuna is another one of those. Like, just add a little mayo.
And then
Albacore, gotta be albacore.
you can also, keep in mind, you can also have fruit. Like, it's not like you're not supposed to eat fruit or anything. Like, you can have an orange with your lunch, or like a handful of grapes, or some berries, or an apple, or a peach, or something. You don't have to. You just can't have like three oranges and grapes and a peach as your whole lunch. Same thing with dinner. One of the things I like to do with my dinner is after dinner I'll take like one of those yogurt cups, like fruit on the bottom cup or whatever, and add like a handful of berries or something to it, like some little blueberries, or some fucking some strawberries chopped up, or fresh berries to like yogurt. That's also a really good option for a dessert. Because you get some of that sweet, but it's not like super, like it's not like ice cream.
Yeah.
And frozen yogurt is the same as ice cream, so I would just not recommend that. That's something I figured out a long time ago, thinking frozen yogurt was like a really good alternative to ice cream, but it's like the same fucking nutrition faction. Like,
Right.
it's just using yogurt instead of whipped cream. It's not anything better.
Yeah, I assume there's still a ton of sugar and shit.
Yeah. I'm thinking, what was it? Mashed potatoes is one of the things that I'm missing. So like that's one of those things, like, and it's not like you can't eat it. It's just not in any of the meals that are like available. But like,
Oh, gotcha.
they do a lot of meals with like white rice. I was very surprised.
Hmm.
And I'm like, I only have like a half a cup of rice. Because that's what the doctor said.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a
you're
lot
gonna
of
have,
carbs.
like, yeah, but that would be like the quarter of carbs on my plate, right? Like that would be like the starchy vegetable would be like a half a cup of white rice or a half a cup of potatoes, and then like some meat, and then like some veg. That's fine.
Yeah.
You just can't do like a big old pile of mashed potatoes. Because let's be real. Who's eating mashed potatoes at a half a cup serving?
Right.
Most people are eating a big fucking pile of mashed potatoes next to their fucking slab of meatloaf, because meatloaf is one of those really good meals, you know?
Yeah, it goes really well with the potatoes. God damn. God, that sounds so good. I haven't made mashed potatoes in a while. Apparently, I make really good ones because everybody asks me to make it for them.
I love mashed potatoes.
Very basic recipe.
I like them with the skin included, and a lot of people don't like to add the skin in as well.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I don't mind it if I potatoes because it's very thin. The skin's like, you know what I mean, super thin.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't mind it even the other way, even on a regular potato. But yeah, I usually kill them.
Let's see. What are the?
Yeah, redskin ones. It's almost pointless to fucking bother skinning them.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. I always preferred that.
Yeah.
Wow. Why are these
I
so
wish they weren't. I wish the
expensive?
I wish the redskin ones didn't cost so much more.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's weird how much they cost. I was looking up if there were like instant potato cups, and like holy shit there are, but they're so expensive.
Really? So kind of like the instant rice type thing, rice cups with potatoes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little cup of potatoes, like you would get like a cup of soup, but it's just potatoes in it. You know, I was thinking if it's like a half a cup, that'd be like an easier way than like portioning it out. But it's 4 1.5 ounce measures of potatoes, so it looks like it makes about somewhere between a half a cup and a full cup of potatoes. I can't quite tell based on they don't have a lot of advertisement. But 4 of them is $14 on Amazon.
Yeah, that sounds pretty crazy.
And I'm like, I can just buy a big old fucking box of potato, like instant mashed potatoes, and then, like, we have scales in my kitchen, so I can just like measure out like enough for a half a cup of potatoes at a time, and it's like, do I want to do that? No, it's kind of annoying, and it's a kind of a little extra time, but like, I'm certainly not going to spend $14 for a 4-count fucking mashed potato cup thing. That's nutty. Do they do rice cups like that too?
Yeah, they'll do. Yeah, they're single serving rice cups.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. I think my mom used to get those all the time.
Okay. Oh, a bunch of people apparently like mashed potato muffins, where they just take like a bunch of potato and like stuff it in like what do you call it? A bunch of leftover mashed potatoes and stuff it in like muffin tins and bake it.
Oh,
okay, you can go to other places and get it cheaper than like get a 5-pack from Walmart for like $6 or something. I thought that was a real fucking weird thing. Like how much that costed on Amazon. That fucking reselling thing. That needs to stop being legal. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be able to go to, like, fucking Costco and buy up their whole fucking stock of, like, Mountain Dew and then sell it again for, like, $50 a fucking pack. Like, we need laws regarding that. So, like, especially with these, like, fucking kids card games and shit.
Yeah.
That are getting taken over by these fucking animals, dude. Fuck these people.
Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely some evil shit. Like, fucking, you're ruining this shit. For everyone.
Yeah, for kids. For kids, too. That's the part that's really, like,
yeah, if you imagine a kid into that shit, I don't know why you would be, but, you know, I was just old enough to miss the Pokemon craze or whatever, so, just barely old enough to miss Pokemon being a thing in my head. Yeah, so I don't get it, but yeah, for those kids that are like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go get some, and they're like, oh, sorry, some other person bought it, and they want 4 times as much for them.
Yeah.
What about the whole supply? Yeah, those people need to be fucking dragged out, and beat the shit out of.
100%. 100 fucking percent. The people that do the concert tickets, the Pokemon cards, all that kind of shit need to go. Like, a lot of those people, like, you watch the videos, you can tell those are, like, fucking, like, Somalis and people from, like, South Africa, like, most of the time.
Yeah. Well, they're all scammers of some sort. Fuck, dude. Yeah, it's pretty fucking evil. But yeah, it's like Dioro talks about. Like, hopefully the bottom falls out of that, and they're worth. Because it sounds like they print the fucking hell out of that shit. Like, there's so many of them, but they still manage to. The scalper and assholes still manage to get most of them. But I've got to imagine, like, the demand isn't going to necessarily be there. Like, 'cause it sounds like they print an insane amount of them now. Like, just trying to.
Well, if they would like limit, like, when they release those big packs, the big fucking ones they sell in the stores, limit that one per person. Like, it wouldn't be a problem, because, like, if you had, like, 3 kids, you just send your 3 kids one each through to get each one, right? Like, they go spend their fucking allowance money on it or whatever.
Yeah, nobody should be able to just buy out the whole fucking supply. Yeah. Yeah, especially the ones where somebody in the quite obviously in on it. That's fucking really pisses me off.
What do you mean?
Where like somebody in the store is either tipping them off or helping them do somebody that works there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because the stores don't pay their fucking employees right. Like, if the stores paid their employees enough, there would be less problems. Like, that's definitely been proven over time. Like,
yeah, it's kind of inevitable that they're gonna do some.
Well, if you're working at a shitty job already and people are assholes all to you every day, and at the end of the fucking month you're like, I don't think I have enough money to live on. Even though I worked my 40 hours this week and I went and, you know, did my job and all this other shit, like, you know, you can't live off of like $10 an hour. There's almost nowhere in the country you could live off of $10 an hour. But that's probably what they're paying at, like, most grocery stores or something. You know, it's like, it's fucking ridiculous. Why would you have any fucking moral, like, obligation to that company at that point?
Yeah.
God, who the fuck is this?
Oh,
Rachel
apparently these the scalper types have gotten to the point where, like, if it's a store that might come in at different times, they've literally tracked down the vehicles that deliver them and fucking throw air tags on them.
Oh yeah, that's some scary shit, man.
Dude, right? That's fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, I couldn't believe when I heard that shit. I'm like, wow. You're really dedicated to your fucking douchebaggery, man. Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's some scary shit if you think about it, man.
Yeah.
Because like that's
luckily
one of those things that thieves are doing now, where they'll put like tags on stuff or like leave like other kinds of things like similar to air tags, like ways to like know who they're gonna rob later.
Wow, that's fucking crazy, dude. You find out where they live, track them to their house and shit.
Like, you go to a parking lot and there's like a really nice Mercedes that's really well kept, you know, they put an air tag on that and fucking follow it back, and now you know what house to rob because you know they got money there.
Mm. Damn.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Oh, did you see that the DoorDash chick that filmed the naked guy?
Oh, she keeps making it worse.
Apparently?
Yeah, she's actually going to court still.
Yeah, she's going to trial.
Yeah, what a fucking idiot.
Fucking dumb time, dude.
They offered her apparently they offered her a bunch of fucking chances to like, what do you call it? Oh, I can't think of the term. What's that where you like agree to like...
Like a plea deal?
Yeah, they offered her a whole bunch of plea deals and they just didn't fucking, she's just not gonna take them, which is crazy.
Yeah, well, that bitch is crazy. I mean, it's pretty obvious. She's not of sound mind. So, yeah, not surprising, I suppose.
I'm just amazed. Like, why would you not? Because I would have fucking, I would 100% plea on that one because there's no way, like...
Yeah. Well, again, you wouldn't do it in the first place. I mean, she's obviously just
True,
crazy.
yeah, I wouldn't take a picture of a naked guy on his
to do it in the
couch.
first place.
Like, I wouldn't have opened the guy's fucking door. I would have probably, like, closed the door if I thought there was something weird. If nothing else, like, just fucking close it the rest of the way, just to be polite. Like,
yeah, like a normal human being would, yes.
Like, because, like, normally people have their door all the way open with, like, a screen door closed if they want air in. Or they'll close the door all the way. There's usually not, like, a door hanging open. And if I walked up and I was like, oh, it's kind of weird the door's ajar like that, I might knock. And if I got no response, just take, like, a quick peek inside or something, or I might just close the door at that point.
Yeah, I would probably never notice the person.
If I even went up, like, got that involved. I don't even know that I was that involved. But if for some reason I noticed a person passed out on their couch, I would just close the fucking door. Like, they're just drunk, whatever, they'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That bitch is just fucking crazy. She's like, oh, I gotta use it for the internet cloud.
Such a weird thing to get on your high horse.
Yeah, trying to claim victory.
Oh, I keep getting this fucking fake email from somebody named Rachel Chen, supposedly.
Rachel Chen. Is that like a politician or something?
I don't fucking know. I keep getting this email like, I'm waiting to hear your reply. I'm sure it's a phishing thing of some kind. Like...
Yeah.
There's no question in my mind that it's not, like, legitimate. Like, it's definitely not somebody that I know. Like, I don't know anybody named Rachel Chen, and anybody I know is definitely not using their full name as their email. Like...
Yeah. Looking it up. There's a Rachel Chen, content creator. Chicago's top influencer. Okay. Rachel Chen, product designer. There's a lot of Rachel Chens. Here's one of the retina specialist ophthalmologist.
Like actual Rachel Chen. I was just wondering if it was something from one of my doctors or whatever, but...
Probably not. Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody named Rachel Chen on my list of fucking doctors.
That's the fourth one. I have to tell you, it's tough on my health today. It's almost over, though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna delete this one as well.
Yeah.
Watch it be like somebody's
I don't know, man. You might want to get to know him. There's a lot of very successful Rachel Chen. You know?
As far as I'm aware, phishing usually requires you to open the email or
or the attachment or whatever.
yeah, like I think just opening the email can get you sometimes though. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
But
wouldn't fuck with
either
any
way,
of
I'm
it,
just
yeah.
not gonna fucking chance it.
Good call. Good call.
There's really no good outcome. Like I don't know anybody named Rachel
Yeah.
Chen, and if somebody's emailing me on a professional level, like that I'm supposed to be talking to, they would not be like that vague. It's just where it's just like, oh, hoping for your reply, Rachel Chen. Like, what am I just gonna reply? Like what am I gonna reply to? You haven't asked me a question. You know, like you haven't, like there's been no interaction between me and this person in any meaningful way that I would have
it's
a
not
reason
reply
to
an
respond
actual. Yeah, it's not even like you're seeing that it's a reply back to your email. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, the first email was just like, oh, this is Rachel here. I'm hoping to get to know you. Please send me a response or something. You know, and then like I'm not gonna reply to that because like I don't fucking know you and I don't want to. Then fucking second one, hoping for your reply. Like to what? You didn't tell me who you are, why you're sending me messages. Hell no, I ain't gonna send you my fucking response. Hell no, I'm not triggering that fucking deluge of sales bullshit. Of course, they didn't start showing up until after that fucking Mom's Meal, so I could only assume Mom's Meal sold by fucking email.
Right. Bastards.
Hey, I have pretty much everything else goes to like fucking what do you call it? The spam filter, you know? Like I had that
Right, yeah.
going pretty good. Oh, man. Is there anything we haven't covered? I think we're pretty much done. We got all
Yeah, it's 6 o'clock.
all the things.
He does it. Unless you want to talk about the quartering, but I'm not particularly interested in it myself. So.
Yeah, he's
still
like
sucks.
the less said about that guy, the better. Let him fucking fade away into some fucking memory. Like
yeah,
what's
he's
his
another
name?
one I wouldn't mind seeing.
Like that
almost.
other loser comes
fucking
on.
destitute.
Was it Tonkasaw? Yeah, that other loser
yeah.
Tonkasaw. Let him just fade into like fucking memories that nobody cares about anymore.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he'll have like a
Hope for
fucking
bad
stream
things
with like
for him in
100
general.
old people showing up or something.
Yeah, it sounds like fucking the quartering squad's not doing well.
Yeah, the
That's about
Tonkasaw and the quartering can work together on their next fucking project, you know?
Yeah. But apparently,
Didn't his channel
his
get shut
coffee
down, like,
sales-
which is funny as fuck because he's done it to so many other people?
Yeah, all the shit started getting claimed. Yeah. So they got, and he also, apparently the coffee sales, best ever according to him. He sent out emails to a bunch of people that, had ordered in the past, like begging them to come back to get their business again. Like a long ass email.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so obviously it's not doing as well. He's full of shit, dude. He's trying to fucking, like, I don't know, finesse his way through this shit and pretend that everything's great when everything's falling apart.
Justifiably,
bizarre.
no less. Like, well-deserved falling apart.
Yeah, even Bering, apparently, Bering just put out a video. Like, he was going to kind of just leave it alone at this point, but Jeremy keeps running his mouth and obviously talking about Bering without saying his name.
Oh, yeah, I remember Bering. I actually talked to him once.
Yeah.
Like, in one of the after shows on, like, Failure's fucking, one of his streams or something.
Yeah, he said everybody was kissing his ass.
Yeah, I disagreed with him on something, and everybody, like, fucking... It was like the air got sucked out of the room by all their buttholes collectively puckering.
How
To
dare
be fair,
you?
I don't think Bering gave a shit.
Right.
He's just a normal, he was just a normal dude. I was just like, everybody
Yeah.
else there was so fucking scared or whatever, like trying to fucking ride his
Yeah.
dick or something. I don't know.
He's infallible. He's the bearing. He can't be wrong. How dare you?
Yeah. Or we can't just
Yeah,
each have a
crazy.
different fucking opinion and neither of us is wrong, you know?
Yeah. No need to fucking, neither of you are evil for disagreeing on one fucking thing.
Yep, 100%.
But yeah, no, he was literally playing back, watching part of Bearing's video, and he's like, yeah, he's talking about me here. It's obvious he's talking about me.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, and then Jeremy was basically saying, is Melanie Mack, who is, again, might actually be dumber than Denim, which is fucking crazy. That shouldn't be possible.
How?
And
is
also,
that, yeah, I was
he's
gonna say, like, I don't know how you do that. That's a...
dude, she reminds me of
Dumber
the,
than Denim sounds like a real fucking challenge.
Yeah, I mean, they do a show together, so he's essentially paying her to be his friend, so that's what makes it especially funny. But if you watch her, she reminds me of Jabba's little pet monkey lizard thing.
Oh.
You know, that would laugh hysterically at everything.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, the little pet that would cackle hysterically anytime something funny by Jabba was said or whatever, or just laughing at whoever's about to die. Yeah.
Yeah, God, it was such a fucking
she laughed
shame
like
that
so
she
over the
won
top.
her case. Her case is one of those ones where it's like, did the judge just decide to shit all over the law? Because, like, that was so fucking dumb. Where they were like, well, you said you were, fair use when you went over her stuff. It's like, yeah, because he actually fucking responded.
Yeah. Oh, Denim's. Okay, I was like, what?
She won her case in the fucking...
What are you talking about?
The fucking...
Yeah, the Ethan Klein.
Ethan Klein thing.
Okay, no, I thought you were talking about Melanie Mack. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, oh, Denim.
Denim's, yeah. She's another one of those fucking little, people like that. It's like,
Yeah.
fucking sycophant that has no real power of their own.
Yeah, would still be riding Destiny's fucking balls if she wasn't such a whore.
She hadn't fucked somebody else in his bed after fucking him.
Yeah.
That one got me. Like, how do you bring a dude to fucking ex-boyfriend's house and fuck him in your ex-boyfriend's bed?
It's not even ex-boyfriend. They hadn't hooked up. They never hooked up.
I thought they hooked up. Oh, never mind.
No, he was being nice because she said, oh,
That's
this guy's
even
stalking me.
weirder.
And I think the guy that was allegedly stalking her is the guy she fucked. It's fucking insane, dude. She's incredibly, that's what I'm saying, dude. As dumb as I think Denim's is, and I didn't think it was possible to be dumber, I think Melanie Mack is actually dumb.
Yeah, God.
Fucking crazy.
Wow, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, that's about it.
God damn, it really do learn
can probably
something
call
new
it.
every day.
Yeah, you got anything else you want to cover, or?
No, that's it. That's what a fucking weird one.
All right.
All right.
All right, man. So yeah, for everyone out there not listening.